All right. We are live. Ready to watch some more Rage Forest. Just going to click into the chats, log in so I can see comments. Awesome. Okay. If you're on, let me know how the volume is. If it's not too loud, not too quiet. We will get the ball rolling in a second here. Okay. Start with Barrels, the old purple goth. All right, let's hit play and people will join as they join. And as always, let me know if the volume, like I said a second ago, is good. For now, though, we've got Team North versus South. Barrels as the purple goth. Samaro as the teal Mayans. In gray, Zastosi as the Persians. And the Viper in his classic yellow as the Bohemians. Opposing them, we've got in blue, Jerry as the Spanish. Ganji as the Cumans. As a loud water buffalo sound, Kellar as the Vikings in orange, and lastly, Fresh to Death as the Britons. One of the most underperforming civs, one of the three most underperforming civs, although maybe Cumans can be added as a fourth here. I haven't seen a lot of success stories with them. What is the Viper doing? Taking all the oxen on the map. And let's see how the game progresses. If you're online, say hello. Like I said, let me know the volume settings if they are good. There's a big old clump of rhinos here, and another big old clump right to the north. 9 rhinos is a good amount of food. We'll see who decides to take it. Yellow walling himself off in the obviously the natural location, or rather not Yellow, Jerry being the first to wall off here with the score lead on his team. Hi, Rebecca. Glad you could join us. Well, let's take a look at the actual map, see what the avenues of attack are. We've got one little corridor here between the Viper and Jerry. Then just immediately north of Jerry's space is another corridor here that Gray would do well to wall off. A nice little corridor between Fresh to Death and Barrels, and another north-south corridor between Red's base and Purple. So Purple a little bit isolated here. Closest teammate is Teal. Look how far away Teal is. My goodness, this is a long distance to go to support your teammate. And Purple has to contend with not only one, but 2 wall-offs. Volume sounds good. Okay, perfect. Which explains why he is contesting this part of the map with 4 villagers and a scout to the 4 villagers of Fresh to Death. Same exact thing happening here. Red moving in with a scout to support his, rather to try to get his teammate dislodged, while at the same time supporting his teammate. None other than Jerry, who is pulling a rhino at a time. Now let's take a look at what the players are doing. Viper just expanding. Zastosi already has taken the water. Is this open? Yeah, it doesn't look very open on the minimap, but yeah, nice lake, big lake here for the Viper. I'm expecting to see 40 plus fishing ships. Crocodile basking in the sun, getting some of that. Oh my god, look at that tail. Developers loving their wildlife. And a row of palisades telling us that there was an attempt to get some rhinos here. 2 still hanging out. Yaks, water buffaloes, whatever you want to call them, being placed to the north of the town center. Okay, so Jerry has managed to wall a pretty damn good wall off that includes 9 rhinos. Oh, let's see Jerry try to pull rhinos. 3. We'll follow along with the villager. Okay, only attempts 3 this time. Learned his lesson from 2 or 3 streams ago. And so far, his scout doing a pretty good job. Although, butting into the side of the rhino here Okay, Jerry moving a little bit diagonally. Okay, stopping to smell the roses. And losing control of the rhinos. Oh no, Jerry doing Jerry things has given up on the rhinos. Maybe he'll use this one villager to lure them. She is still carrying a little bit of wood. Okay, so a little bit of a temporary... What the hell was the point of that house? A little bit of a temporary glitch here for Jerry, but he is back on track. She is going to waddle all the way back to the town center where a number of villagers are waiting. Perfect for a play here by Jerry the second time around. Purple, teal, gray, and yellow all taking lakes. Green, not yet. Orange taking a lake. Red taking a lake. And Jerry taking a lake. Okay, so everyone but Fresh to Death here is very much interested in taking a lake. Our Britain... not really caring too much, needs to catch up on some villager production. Has the lowest villager count of his team. Red trying to wall off very, very defensively, but Purple moving in with a scout sees it. Oh, you got to be careful with your villager. You are entering a world of hurt here. Oh, no loom either for this villager. Oh, no. Okay. Ganji manages to get the crocodile. Beautiful play here by Ganji. Didn't really expect this villager to die, but you never know. If you're online, come say hello. We are watching some good old-fashioned Rage Forest, which we learned the other night is basically Black Forest with more even lake distribution and different wildlife. Although this one, having those hissing crocodiles. Barrel's now under attack. The funny thing about Rage Forest in the beginning of the game. Hi, Brian. It's always funny to watch because you do get attacked more by wildlife than your opponents, which is absolutely hilarious. Let's follow along with Jerry's now second attempt to lure the boars. Jerry here so far MVP, walling off very far to the north, controlling 9 rhinos. 3 of them have already been hunted. 3 more are on the way. And let's see if this villager can make it. This time, no scout. Oh my god, Jerry doing Jerry thing. Brian, you join in at the right moment here. Oh no, oh no. Rhinos are losing interest. Animals, very, very short attention span. They spend their entire day on TikTok. They cannot handle more than 5 seconds of anything. And now Jerry doing Jerry things did lose a villager as he melts into the grass of a Black Forest. More and more players hitting feudal Barls and Zastosi very far behind. Are they going up though? Yes, they are, about a minute away. Okay. Barls going Beastmaster mode himself. I might have to redefine the definition of Beastmaster if every single person is pulling 3, including Jerry, who's now building himself a market. Moving his ox to the side here. How's the army supply looking? Non-existent. Villager count, Team North a little bit ahead. Second town center for our red cumin in feudal age. Making use of that amazing, amazing cumin bonus. Yeah. R.I.P. dear villager, who is still, excuse me, slowly melting into the grass. As the rhinos suffer the same fate. But there's still 3 rhinos up here. We'll see if Jerry sends any more villagers. For now, his villager count is what? 26. Not bad at all. He is heading up to castle, and look at this villager. Is he going to pull more and more rhinos? For those of you not familiar with why the hell we're so fixated and focused on 1 player out of 8 here, even though you've got a game with the Viper, Barrels, Ganji, it's because Jerry is a local hero on this channel. Oh, changes his mind? Maybe not. Now he's got a hunting spear in his hand. Oh my god, he's going to pull the 3. Oh no, never mind, that was an axe. I thought based on the angle that was a spear. Although I should have known better. There are no spears. The only thing left, that villager, is his ass. It certainly looks like it. Butt cheeks melting into the hot, hot son of Black Forest. Jerry is on a hunt again. 6 rhinos was not enough to satiate his lust for blood here. No wonder he is going up to castle so soon. Oh no, oh no. Needs to get one more rhino. Oh, this one rhino blocking it. Oh, Jerry doing Jerry things. If you're not familiar, my goodness, this villager also looks like he's going to die any second now. Oh, Rage, who's organizing the Rage Forest tournament? Look at Jerry, by the way, with his scout saving this villager. Uh-oh, they're switching up. The rhino lost interest. I told you, the TikTok generation, 0 attention span. Although now being hunted. Okay, well, what the hell was the point of that? Oh, there are hunting spears in AoE 1? I don't remember that at all, but yeah, thanks for reminding. Hi, Corey. Glad you could join us. Right in time for Jerry doing Jerry things. As I said, people who are joining are probably wondering why the hell we are focusing on one player. Where the hell's the rhino? I was moving the camera south as I'm talking, expecting the freaking rhino to follow. What the hell is he doing? Jerry. This is why we focus on Jerry. He's just an absolute treasure. An absolute treasure. Villagers taking rhino horns to the asses. But let's take a look at what the other players are doing. I guess in a 4v4, we should really check out what the other players are doing. Viper continuing to expand. How is his settlement? 38 villagers, already up to 9 fishing ships. No doubt will explode onto the scene very soon. We're approaching that time where everyone is trying to build up armies, except for Jerry, who is on the back of a mangonel, a scout cav in a dream, is trying to bust his way into his base, into the base of Zastosi. Our Persian, though, put up a bunch of walls. They all research gill nets at the same time. Exactly. Gill nets going up for Team South as well now. Looks like Green finally did take the lake. So everyone's got a lake in this Oprah map. And this is, again, like, Jerry's trying to bust in here, but to what end? And now he deletes his own palisade. 2 rhinos have made it safely back to their ancestral grazing lands. This one basically with 13 HP. Oh man, guys, it is just an absolute treasure anytime we can find a Jerry Rage Forest game. Again, not making fun of him, absolutely fun player, but he does do a lot of fun Jerry things. Things that we call Jerry things, you know, like using 3 villagers to attack a rhino, and then the rhino makes it back with 13 HP. Okay, but Jerry things is also going to include mangoneling a bunch of villagers to death. Did he get any kills? He got 1. Teal moving into this lake. Okay, I like that Teal is already supporting Purple. Purple is very isolated here, by the way. Take a look at how far away he is from his teammate. For them to be on the same screen, I have to zoom out redonkulously wide angle. Our Britain expanding his town centers as well. Remember, their town centers are a little bit cheaper than usual than the generic town center. And look at Jerry. What is the Viper doing? The Viper playing as if he's not on the flank. The Viper more playing as if he's in a supporting role. Sending an individual monk. Pinging over here. Not too sure why. I guess he says, guys, leave this relic for me. Oh no, never mind. Immediately 2 of his teammates wall this entire area off, so we can assume that the Viper said something like, hey guys, wall this area off. And now Step Lancers out of our Cumin are here with +1/+1 upgrades. The Viper wall pinging here as well. Okay, so the Viper is just happy to, to ping all over the map on the back of 21 fishing ships. Surprised he positioned them this way. I thought he could fit a 5th one for sure. Afterwards, we'll take a look. And even this lake, they're not making very good use of their lakes. The teams so far. Viper pinging here as well. And now Team South has busted their way in. Jerry first into the breach, but some light cav out of Zastosi reach the monks first. The monks will all die. Oh my god, did he build a missionary? I think he built a missionary here. Unless I'm not mistaken, these are the hooves of a donkey. Jerry doing Jerry things. The Viper now moving forward with the castle. We have the classic matchup, guys, of the Viper, one of the most well-known names in Age of Empires history, fighting against Jerry, one of the most popular members on this channel. I shouldn't say member, one of the most popular players on this channel. Our Persian building a castle. These Step Lancers are not going to be able to bust through, but they don't need to. Remember, oh my god, never mind, there is a gap. They don't need to bust through. They have +1 range, so they can attack you through a wall. Teal pinging over here saying, guys, I don't want to isolate purple, but you're leaving only one avenue to support him. Not that our Britain is doing much. What is he doing? Nothing. No military activity whatsoever. A big juicy Bohemian castle goes up. Okay. I mean, the Viper is starting to build an army. Is 18 army supply to 30. We are reaching that 25 to 30 minute mark of the game where the armies just start, excuse me, popping up. I'm going to turn my fan off in my room just because I think it's making me cough more and more. Okay, purple building a defensive castle. Again, I love this Mayan support, but where are the archery ranges? Where is the castle? Remember, they get a bunch of discounts. Or not a bunch of discounts, but a discount, rather, on their foot archers. So definitely want to put up some archery ranges as the Mayan here. Also not making great use of their lakes. Are my standards too high from that one Ganji short I made like 2 weeks ago? Where he had 44 or 42, no, 44 fishing ships? Am I just expecting too much from these players? Like, I feel like the positioning of these docks is not ideal, right? This one to the bottom here could have been moved a little bit to the right to make room for another one. Stuff in as many fishing ships as you want. Jerry and Ganji making an issue here to the north of Jerry's base, but at the same time, the Viper is attacking into here. The Viper is sending defensive units. Pikemen with +1/+1 upgrades. How are these Step Lancers? +2/+1. Oh, they're going to be able to wreck these pike. And now we've got a demo ship out of Jerry. Oh my god. Jerry with the demo ships. Rather, demo rafts. Let's see what he does with the second one. No, just stores it inside the dock, garrisons it inside, leaves it up to the castle to attack these teal. And now the Viper is swarming with a huge amount of pike. Remember, Bohemian pike do that sounds weird. They do have 25% bonus added to their bonus attacks. So the 32, once these become halberdiers, the 32 attack against cavalry bonus becomes 40. And so they are an incredibly fun civilization to play, especially if your opponent is going cavalry and you want to start just pumping out these guys, these pikemen. 42 pikemen. The entire army supply of Team North is in the Viper's pikemen, and we missed another demo raft attack here. Let's keep an eye on what's happening here. I see a little bit of activity on the eastern part of the map. Will Jerry garrison this demo raft? Yeah, he garrisons it. Oh, he's being annoying. Jerry, we want to see what you do with this. Team Castle's going up in the middle of the Britain's base. Does he have any archers whatsoever? Not a single unit. Just this one scout. Where are you? Might as well just delete this unit, no? Just taking up supply. Jerry continues to be attacked by crocodiles all over the place. Another dock going up for him. This part of the map is on fire, though. Now take a look at this. It should be 40 attack against cavalry. That's insane. That Bohemian bonus. Such a powerful civilization. But in come the Step Lancers. +4/+1 now on them. They have to disengage. They can't engage into a castle. Oh man, these halberds are gonna shred them to pieces. Oh man. Step Lancers not really designed to take on Bohemian halberdiers. Have to, especially one supported by a Persian castle full of 12 villagers. But the Viper knows what he's about. Bombard cannons moving forward, 5 of them, 7 in total. And now it looks like we have action in the east. Berserkers elite taking on champions. It's always hard to say who wins a fight. between berserkers and champions. It's such a close call. It's such a similar unit. Although with the regeneration ability of the berserkers, if you pull them back, I mean, here he's winning because of the numbers, right? Oh, man. Okay, finally some longbows show up. Are they elite yet? No, they are not. 9 range, chemistry, yeoman being researched, so more and more attack and range upgrades for them. Let's pan back to here where Jerry is moving forward with a body of monks. Finally does lose this battering ram to the north that made its way through a few walls. What are you being researched? That was still the yeoman. Haufnitze for the Viper, very close to being complete. Monks converting halbs. How many did he manage to convert? Only 1? And all the monks are dead. Jerry's entire army gets reset. But Step Lancer is now in the middle of Zastosi's base. What is Zastosi building, by the way? 10 hand cannoneers and 2 trebs, relying on very much on his teammate to handle the aggression here. Oh, terrible shot out of Barles. Another one dings just the tip of these berserkers. I'm not too sure. Even with Holche Javeliners, which, by the way, you can tell because the spears are insanely on fire, and they're shooting 2 of them. I don't know that the Vikings really take that much damage. They have 5 pierce armor against what? I'm trying to click on one of these guys. My clicking skills against 7 with no attack bonus of any kind. So each one of these spears does 2 damage. I think the second one is a little bit weaker. Berserkers have to retreat. I'm surprised the longbows aren't taking out these skirmishers, although they're finally starting to. Where the hell are the berserkers going? You don't want to expose your longbows to skirmishers. Now the Viper is in here with Hussite wagons and more halberdiers. He's going up to 55 halberdiers, 11 Haufnitzes, 2 more in the production tab. Our great Persian Zastosi must be absolutely thrilled that the Viper is his wingman over here, but now the Kipchaks are out. 8 attack on these guys. What? Okay, a siege workshop here. Look at Jerry, by the way, building a defensive barricade, I guess you'd call it, between his base and the Vipers. Where are the 28 longbows, by the way? Sorry, guys, I think my mouse is acting very, very weird right now. I hope it's not disrupting the vision of the game. The longbows are here in the back dealing with this annoying run by of villagers that was opened through this little path here by Barles. But take a look, our Briton already has seen it, has the range. And now the berserkers are going to destroy the remaining foundation of that barracks, freeing up the Briton longbows to return. He's got to get his ass up here immediately. Hurry up. These longbows are not, these berserkers are not going to last very long on their own. How many freaking trebuchets? 7 trebs here. And now beautiful, you know, I talk about the range and using the range on units. A lot of players, when they go with longbows especially, they'll park them 7 or 8 tiles away. Like now, there's absolutely no reason for your longbows to be this close to the enemy. Absolutely not. They have 12 range. Use that range. You don't need to be 5 tiles, 6 tiles away from your opponent. The Viper being raided here by Kipchaks. My goodness, they're going to get a lot of damage on 17 kills on them so far. Did they open up another avenue of attack? They did here. But what is Jerry doing? What is Jerry building? Oh man, the Viper pushing in here. No wonder they wanted to attack him from a different angle. Jerry has literally nothing. He's building a single bombard cannon. He's yet again banking resources. Jerry, like we discovered a game or 2 ago, is one of these players who doesn't like to build units unless he can build all of them all at once. What's that movie? Everything Everywhere All at Once? EEAAO. That is the build order for Jerry. He has 1,800 gold, 2,000 food, He's got 14, 13 Haufnitzes barreling down. Although they are going to get absolutely wrecked by these quicker moving Kipchaks. Ganji doing a fantastic job here. And I think Jerry is one of those players that wants to build 10 units at a time. Yeah, 5 bombard cannons being built at a time for him. Although fighting Haufnitzes with your basic Spanish bombard cannon is not going to go as well as you think it is. The stalemate here continues to the east, where again I don't understand why the longbows are in so close. Look how far they can fire. Look at their reach. 59 of them exactly. Look how far they can just hang out. You do not need to approach. Pinging over here. Oh god, they fucked up their wall off. Oh my god. Fupar, we absolutely do not, but it's nice of you to say. Oh, they messed up their wall off. Zastosi sneaking in with those hand cannons that we saw him building. And now Cavaliers. Are they going to be Paladins in 40 seconds? They're going to be Paladins. Jerry building cannon galleons to defend. Where is Damon? He predicted this 4 streams ago. And now Jerry's base is about to be ransacked. Ganji doing what he can, but Jerry building 3 spearmen. 15 seconds away from having them upgraded to pike. For some reason getting squires. I don't think that affects pikemen. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but or maybe it does. Yes, it does. Sorry, guys, I sometimes confuse squires and supplies. My brain, it's like those Lithuanian hill forts and the other one. Sometimes my brain just confuses them. Of course it affects pikemen. It is he who shall not be named. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Although I had a very, very close moment to yelling your name out loud when I saw that this was not walled off, and that they were, despite building all of this SimCity barricade infrastructure, they ultimately shat the bed by leaving one little gap open. And now the Viper pushing in, but how many gosh darn longbows? 84 elite longbows fully upgraded with 41 berserkers, 103 in the production tab. Team South is exploding on the east side. They just have to hold on here. Easier said than done. Jerry is basically not contributing anything. Ganji has to survive on his own with Kipchaks against Paladins. That is definitely not happening. I don't care how upgraded your units are. They are not surviving an onslaught of Persian Paladins, backed up by 7 Haufnitzes with 27 kills already. Hill fort. Yes, exactly. Take a look at the water. See our fishing ship count. Only 37. Come on, Viper. You can beat that. 40 for the Viper. Okay. So a little bit of levity. What? What? Excuse me? Fuck off. There you go. I said your name. Finally, it warranted it. Why the hell did Team North resign? Absolutely bonko. I don't understand it at all. Absolutely bonko. Jerry, my man. He absolutely did it. Guys, I will not in a million years be able to explain to you. First of all, let's see who quit first. I suspect it's purple. Yeah, Barles quit first. Even though he's got infrastructure back here. He's ready for trade. All you had to do was hold the line. Gray could easily pivot. Look at the short distance here. Could easily pivot here. I'm, by the way, shocked that our Mayan went skirmisher and not Eagles. Remember, the Mayan Eagles come with El Dorado, 40 extra HP. Oh my god. Yeah, I said it. I'm still my mind is boggled. It boggled my mind. Yikes, that is a lot of attack in the Hafnitze. My mind is absolutely boggled, and I absolutely do not agree with that decision. I don't know why Barles decided to resign here. I mean, yes, his base is under attack, but how many times have we seen a base get ransacked, a player get pushed? He's got so much space to expand. He's got trade carts out. How many trade carts? 16 trade carts. His resources are fantastic. 1,000 wood, 5 grand in food, 3 grand in gold, 1,100 stone, and he chooses to resign because he's got a bunch of longbows in his base? I mean, look, 88 longbows, fine. Fair enough. I think the Mayan made a mistake here going... oh, yeah, good luck building crossbows here. I think the Mayan made a mistake going skirmishers. I think 30 or 40 eagles would have just absolutely wrecked everything that green has here. Orange has been knocked down to a measly 40 berserkers. And like I said, our Persian could have easily just pivoted east. I don't know. I'm not suggesting the Eagles engage with the Berserkers. I'm saying the Eagles should have tried to wreck the longbows, especially when they were fighting over here. Man, that is just very, very strange, despite the fact that Team South does have trade up. I mean, Team North also has trade up. Yeah. I'm surprised that he didn't make Huskarls. Let's put it like that. I don't know what Barles' game plan is here, but he died a rich man. Mansa Musa over here dying worth trillions. Okay. I know, we saw that earlier. How crazy is that? 104 berserkers off the back of... Look at this clump of castles. 7 Viking castles. My goodness. But they managed to push in so well. Jerry was dead. Red was about to fall. Cumans versus a mix of Frankish pals and Bohemian Haufnitzes. Not a chance. Not a chance. He's going freaking light cav. I don't know. I don't think Team North should have resigned that quickly. But I believe, unfortunately, that is our final... Oh my god, why does it always revert to this? I don't want to see how long the games are. I think that might be our last Jerry game. I'm glad we got to start on it. That was a lot of fun. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't mean to show how long the games are. Okay, let's take a look at the team. Blue, purple. So this is definitely Team South. And that annoying glitch in the game where you hear something being on fire here. Okay, so let's get the ball rolling on the next game. Fangita as the Hindustanis. Never heard of this player. We'll see if they can make better use of the Hindustanis than the previous players we've seen. Ganji this time is the Burgundians. This is Stosi this time as the Franks. He's probably wondering, oh god, another Paladin civilization. And as the Goths, we have Richard Regidan Darvoy as the Vikings with the adorable carrot next to his name. The Viper this time as the Huns. Uh-oh, he's going to just swarm unless he decides to do Viper things and just sit back and boom, boom, boom. Barles is the Bengalis and Valis is the Italians. Italians playing opposite Hindustanis should be able to counter them pretty well, right? I think so. Anyway, we'll leave it up to the players. And Vikings opposite Goths. Basically the same matchup we saw last game. Vikings against Goths. Although this time there's no Britain support. This time it is a... I don't know, what am I talking about? Yeah, I don't know, what am I talking about? This time it's the Franks. So instead of 84 longbows, imagine 84 Frankish paladins entering the chat. Purple already pinging over here saying, hey guys, what is happening? Do something here. Red walling himself off very close to his base. So red and green very, very close. Bengalis and Italians opposite each other. Sorry, I didn't mean to... another brain fart, guys. Hindustanis, Italians are teammates. But look how far. Look at that distance between the bases. Our Italian is isolated. And he has to deal with the Viper literally due north of him. Oh man, that could be very problematic. Let's zoom out, take a look at the map. We've got a piece of forest here that looks like the Thundercats logo with the mouth open here, right? Ear, or am I just crazy? This looks like the Thundercats logo. Might just be me. Okay, this one's a snowy map. Teal moving forward with 7 villagers here. Wants to make sure that he is walled off. Guys, I think I messed up the maps here. 1 second. Green, purple, blue. This should be Team South. No, they are Team South. Okay, never mind. I just messed up the intro of the teams. I think I got gray and green confused. The old brain fart. One villager walling himself in, saying, you know what? Let my neighbors take this fight on. Not for me. I have literally no health left. And guys, I'm getting an error message from YouTube that the data is not sufficiently flowing. Let me know if you see any impact. I'll pause the stream. Generally, that tends to go away in a few minutes. Just means that the internet is not the greatest. And if anyone here is from Canada, they know our internet is, you know, hit or miss. Oh, Passerby G. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What currency is SGD? I'm trying to think. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna screenshot this, show it to my wife. Be like, look, somebody thinks I'm amazing. I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, thank you so much for that. I think that's a super sticker. That's awesome. It's also very cute, and also, by the way, shaped exactly like me. Pear-shaped. Oh, the Singaporean dollar. Awesome. Oh, man, what time is it in Singapore? I'm very curious, because I think it's literally on the other end of the world from Toronto. We're in Eastern Standard Time. I wonder, it's 7:30 p.m. here. Let me know what time it is there. Great, trying to take out Teal villagers. Zastosi, though, a little bit too quick. Look at them waddling after each other. Unfortunately, no one here is the Berbers. It's 7:30 a.m. Oh, okay, so it's literally a 12-hour difference, literally around the other side of the world. Wow. Well, I appreciate you catching us live so early. I hope you saw the game right before this, where we got to see our good old Jerry doing Jerry things. And now, guys, by the way, that error message is gone. So the game, if it pushed it to lower resolution, now I think you can increase it back to 1080p. But yeah, Passerby, thank you so much for joining. At 7:30 in the morning is I remember I once had a class in university that started at 8:30, and the first day when everyone was introducing themselves, the first day of school in university, and oh, say something about yourself, say something, you know, tell us one fact about yourself. And I when it was my turn, I said, guy, hello, my name is Isaac. And up until now, I didn't even know there was an 8:30 in the morning, because I never wake up this early. And I did not do too well in that class. At the end of the day. Oh, man. 4 boar pulls here by oh my god, I'm stumbling over my words. 4 boar pulled by Darvoy. My goodness, that is a tongue twister. More and more players heading up to feudal. What is the Viper doing? Let's check in on him. Not much. Not much at all. Has himself a market, has himself a blacksmith. Not attempting to reinforce his teammate whatsoever. requests in the sense of players or civs? Because I can do both. Absolutely. You want to see Bulgarians? Okay. I'm going to find a Bulgarian game once this cast is over. Now, one thing I'll tell you, passerby, I try to schedule videos about a week or so in advance, so I'll check if there's a Bulgarian game. I'll rework the order of the video so that it comes out tomorrow. Otherwise, maybe Monday. But absolutely, I'm gonna write that down. What is it you like about the Bulgarians? You like the Bilbo Baggins upgrade? You like that the Turkish style? You know how the Turks go up, their scouts become light cav, become hussars. The Bulgarian militia line do that as well. It is a very fun civ to watch. Conics with the 2-for-1 unit that you get. So I'm trying to find a piece of paper so I can write down Bulgarians in all caps on it. Might hear me scrounging around my room here. That was me ripping some paper. Okay. It has been written down. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so now more and more players are entering Castle, except Regita and Richard, who has basically spent the entire game moving big clumps of villagers left, right, and center. And now, again, moving big clumps of villagers. 8 villagers. Some have food in their hands. Some have gold in their hands. Some are just carrying Mjolnir hammers. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He is building farms. What's his wood count like? Only 75. It's very weird how there's that burning sound in the background. I hope you guys aren't hearing it. Just because it is very loud to me. Okay, Wolf tries to attack Zastosi. Zastosi responds with a 4v1. And what is happening? Let's take a look at our wall-offs. Wall-off here is fantastic. Wall-off here is not being touched. This one looks like a mess and a half over here. We've got a gray house with gray palisades, teal palisades, orange walls. A teal house being behind, it looks like a row of 2 gray palisades. Okay, so 16 minutes into the game, the players are still walling themselves off. Very interesting, although now Ganji moving forward with a barracks, a stable, a house, and a siege workshop. The Viper, though, making no move to leave his base. Remember, the Huns absolutely don't need houses, which is why you don't see any single house here on the map. Regita and Richard finally hitting feudal. Let's take a look at his resources. Okay, 200 food away from hitting going up to castle as well. Okay, so the players, I hate that glitch. You know, I'm gonna write to Capture Age. I'm gonna make a note of that as well, and point them to this sound of a burning structure or burning something, and see if they can fix it. And here we go. Aggression starting. Our Bengalis going up to a castle. I absolutely hope we do not see Radas. Not because I hate them, but I think they're just so easily countered. Okay, Ganji in the lead on his team, going up to 3 town centers. The Viper going up to a 4th town center. Love this location. Gets the stone, gets the wood. Lots of room for farms. Remember, guys, if you can kill 2 resources with 1 stone, that is great. If you can kill 3, that is fantastic. Is there a burning building in the wall off? Let's see. Not on this part. Not on this part. I forget who told me, but somebody told me that that's a glitch in the game. And then there's in the south of the map, there's a sound of a Treb being fired, or a Mangonel being fired. In any event, let's not focus on what's wrong. Let's focus on what's oh so right, which is the fact that the villager count is identical. Absolutely identical. And who will be first to Imperial? None other than our Teal Frank Zastosi. Uh-oh. That spells trouble for Team North. You don't want the Franks reaching Imperial first, getting them juicy cavalry upgrades, although 43 gold in the bank. No need to worry about that at all. Now he's pinging over here. And out come Ganji's mangonels. Oh, the scout didn't see it, gets immediately gunned down. So first blood here goes to Ganji. And now with this many mangonels, there for sure will be a building on fire. Absolutely hate this location for Valis. Again, if red pops out a Treb here, how the hell is Valis going to defend? I mean, I guess he can delete his palisade and give himself a tile of room to put his own Treb. But I absolutely hate castles up against structures. That just might be my own personal preference, though. Okay, Wolf attacking. Ganji saying, you're in the lead. Nature has to fight you somehow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ganji lost a villager to a wolf with 1 HP. How ridiculously sour is that? And now we've got unit structures on fire. Has to be careful not to attack his own units. What an absolute sour loss captured here on camera for the first time ever. Ganji losing a villager to a wolf. The wolf surviving with 1 kill and 1 HP. Absolute messy. Hi, Ghost. Glad you could join us. You're new? Welcome. This is a Rage Forest. It's not a tournament of any kind. It's unranked. Oh no, Ganji! What is Ganji doing? Losing villagers to wolves. He's shooting down his own units. Oh no, Ganji is doing Jerry things is what Ganji's doing. But yeah, as I was saying, Ghost, this is a unranked, just a ladder game. 8 very good players. Well, I should say just 8 players, some of whom are very good, get together and fight, and I cast the games. And yeah, sometimes we have some laughs, sometimes we're sad, mostly we're happy. Not really sad, that was just a joke. Darvoy wants the siege workshop to not fall at all, repairing it to full health, although with a mangonel here. Is his house up yet? Oh my god, look at Ganji respecting the wolf. This is how legends start. This is how Ganji becomes Lord of Winterfell. He builds a house, a wolf attacks the villager, kills the paterfamilia of the settlement, and then survives and becomes legend. What is happening here? A wolf attacking Fangita. We still continue our stalemate here. Our Bengali castle looks like it's on the high ground. Are there bombard cannons here? No, just the 2 Trebs. Valis not deterred with 4 trebuchets trying to bust down this castle. 2 villagers repairing desperately. What is Team South doing in here? They are pushing in. Where is our Frank? What is our Frank doing? Zastosi with the lowest score on his team. Barely any gold, barely any resources. He is continuing to build his population. Speaking of what the hell are they doing? What's the Viper doing? Okay, our Hund is going for melee mounted versus ranged mounted. So no cav archers for him. Let's see what the hell he decides to build out of here, although we kind of know what he's going to build out of there. Beautiful attack round here. Manages to snag 1 pikeman. 2 more pikemen saving the monk. Absolute hero attack rounds out of Ganji. Where the hell were these when you had 2 knights? Okay, turn around and fight. You can take 1 pikeman on. You're okay. You'll be fine. There you go. Attaboy. Now you have to run away, though. Okay, never mind. Sacrifices the knight. Is the wolf still around? Look at him. Look at this. Crazy things happening here on Black Forest. A random palisade. No doubt there was some kind of animal there. Regidan throwing away way too many pikemen, though. Army supplies are dead even. Villager count basically identical. Okay. Hussars? You know, when I said we know what he's going to build out of there, I was expecting something a little tankier. Hi, Damon. Oh, no, you're on mute. Well, you're... how will you hear my answer about how life is if you're on mute? Oh no, Damon. Glad you could join. Last game, Jerry proved you right. He built a cannon galleon in his lake. Unfortunately, it was too little too late. What the Sam hell is this? Out of Fangita. Walling off the center portion of the map, making sure they do not get attacked that way, okay? Viper swarming with Hussars. But we've got some good old-fashioned Hindustani heavy camels. Is he researching Imperial? He's researching Imperial Camel. Will somebody finally utilize the Hindustanis to their full potential? Let's wait and see. I'm very excited. That should absolutely stop the Viper's push here. These Imperial Camels. I bet Purple wishes he had basically another minute. But no, the Viper shoves in half of the back of how many? 8 stables. And now the Cav Archers are starting to come out of him. He is getting Bodkin. He is getting Ballistics. They're going to shoot harder. They're going to shoot more accurately. Hippie houses. Yeah, and a little commune here with a random scout cavalry here in the center. Has he killed the wolf? Yes, he finally killed the wolf, but with what? A fire galley? Okay. Blue pushing in. Teal, what are you building? Teal has no army. He is building throwing axemen. Okay, a little bit of a curveball here out of our Frank, who is instead of building his strongest unit, deciding to go castle using that amazing Frankish discount. Valis lost his castle, but so did Barles, exchanging 1-for-1 shots here. Monastery 4 monasteries. Remember, Bengali monks come with a nice big juicy armor boost of 3 and 3, although it doesn't help them against the Imperial camels, which are now swarming the base. You don't get to see them often. You know they're Imperial because they have no cloaks. They do not want to be burdened by any kind of wear, attire, heavy anything. Oh man, Ganji continuing with the amazing attack rounds, but doesn't really need them. These throwing axemen are absolutely going to demolish pikemen, especially when they outnumber them 10-1. Oh, don't enter the castle zone though. I'm surprised. Okay, it's not a castle, it's a town center. Surprised he didn't lose all 3. And out come the Huskarls, doing what last game should have been done. Red's base is under attack, despite the fact that the Viper is trying to help his teammate. He is being swarmed by 52 Imperial camels. 52 Imperial camels. You can build Hussars all the live long day. What's the speed on them? And Viper gets Viper gated out of his attack path. Oh my god, almost. Get the villagers. What's the HP here? Speed rather, 1.6. I am trying to click on the Hussars to 1.65, so Viper can run circles around these camels, but not for long, especially not these Cav Archers who are at a what, 1.54? Drama happening on the east side of the map. A push moving in through the west. The center position not really being utilized by either player. Let's move here because, again, we so infrequently see Imperial camels. It's just an absolute treat. And remember, the Hindustani camels already attack 20% faster. Look at that. Amazing. And they busted in. Red is in trouble. He's got 6 heavy camels. He's got 8 monks. He's researching illumination now of all times. Really? Okay. I guess with 9 monks, you want them to get their faith back twice as fast. But I don't know that that's necessarily the best use of gold at the moment. Oh, never mind. These aren't heavy camels that he's converted. These are Imperial camels that he's converted. Okay. Our Bengali showing us the power of monks, but now Valis converting his teammate's camel. We've got our first ever Italian Imperial camel, everybody. The Viper has stabilized. The camels have been knocked back. He is now moving forward with 25 Cav Archers, fully upgraded. The push here in the west continues. Not much being done by our Viking Goth combo. Not much they can do in the face of this in the face of so many hand cannoneers. 16, although remember, a fully upgraded elite Huskarl does have that attack bonus against archers, so is able to absolutely wreck hand cannoneers, especially since they only have 40 HP. Unfortunately for Gray, these are not fully upgraded hand cannoneers. Vikings move in. They are going to get wrecked by the throwing axemen who have wedged themselves here into a corner. Surrounded, hand cannoneers will die, but not enough orange, not enough support from Gray. Where is Gray, by the way? He's got 3. This is his entire army? Why is Gray so slow on the draw here? What is he building? 5 barracks. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying I'm partial to Team North winning as well, just because the Viper here has been able to reinforce so well. And yeah, you know, at first I thought Illumination wasn't the greatest upgrade when your base is literally being trebbed down, but he has managed to convert so many Imperial Camels. Now there's only 4 left, but in comes a wave of Hindustani Hussars. Oh god, he timed it so badly. He timed it so badly. I think he wanted to bust in right as the gate was falling, and instead he gets stuck here and has to retreat. Green, move forward. Green, move forward. Come on. Coordination not the greatest here for Team South, and in come the okay, Purple sent his units up here, so they are definitely going to collapse here. Team North, there is nothing. Our Goth is building 17 pikemen. Viking count has been reduced to 24, rather berserker count, but in comes the Viper. He is everywhere. He is to the south, he is to the north, but now the Genoese crossbows, unfortunately for, oh my god, the Genoese crossbows, remember, they are absolutely amazing at wrecking cavalry. Look at that, +7 attack against cavalry, but unfortunately for him, the Viper pivoted his entire army this way, so there's no cavalry left for him to kill here. Just a few elite camels, or Imperial camels, but never mind, now the Viper is swarming. Being blocked here by the monks. This is not a good move by the Viper, by the way. These Genoese crossbowmen are absolutely going to wreck these Hunnic. Look at how quickly the HP is dropping. My goodness, Genoese crossbowmen are just so freaking good against any kind of cavalry. Oh my god, the Viper loses basically his entire Hussar force, and now we've got heavy cavalry archers against the elite Genoese crossbows. Team North managing to survive. Imperial camels backed by throwing axemen, backed by hand cannoneers, backed by bombard cannons, backed by trebs. What an absolute mess of a game. Teal pushing in. Our Frank using again that amazing castle bonus. Has enough stone for 2 more castles once he's done this one. Can the Viper hold both sides here? He is desperately trying. What's his army supply? Oh man, 43 cav archers, 11 elite. He's building elite skirmishers? Oh, he has no gold left, the Viper. He's got 1,600 stone, but no gold. Team population. Team North, about 80 villagers ahead, but 200 or so, 180 military supply behind. Oh, God, they continue to throw away individual units. Not what you want to do. Definitely don't want to send in rams. These are not Pierce armor attacking. These are melee attacking. Oh. Brian, you and I were both wrong. I thought the Viper could hold on here, but I didn't realize he was just completely out of gold. Oh, man. What a fun, messy, disgusting game. The Viper doing the best he could to support 2 sides of the map, but no matter how fast the Huns are, they are just not that fast that you can do that. The weak link here being Regida and Richard here as our Goth. What the hell was he building? 19 halberdiers, 3 berserkers. Absolutely got wrecked here to the north and to the south. I mean, guys, next time someone trash talks the Bengalis, point them to this game. That monk play out of Barles was just next level. I want to see how many converts he got. Where are they in their military? Where's Barles? Sorry. 31 converts. What an amazing use of those stronger Bengali monks. What? What? There was a Flemish Revolution? Okay, let's take a look. Let's absolutely take a look. I did not notice the Flemish Revolution. Sorry, guys. In games like this, there's just so freaking much happening. There it is. Flemish Revolution. I'm going to be making a video with my thoughts on this technology. Gathering resources right up until the last moment. And then boom, resources are dropped off, and all of a sudden 109 Flemish militia are streaming north. Remember, guys, they get a nice big juicy attack bonus against cavalry as well. 8. And against ships, a lot of attack bonuses against ships. So the Viper absolutely was going to get wrecked here if he sends Hussars. Valus also... oh, did he? Let's see who's first to resign. Oh. You're right. Oh man, Rask, you are right. I didn't notice that as well. I guess he saw the game was over, so he figured, why the hell not? So what was that one? That was the second one. Let's see one that's a little newer. Ooh, King Marv is back. Oh, we've got our favorite player, Naked Nipples. You think Naked Nipples is a troll account for Jerry? Teal, yellow, orange, and purple. Definitely Team South. Oop. Let's take a look at who's playing here. Britons. Oh, Motastic is back as the Britons. Nipples is back as the Magyars. Samero back as the Portuguese. And lastly, King Marv as the Lithuanians. Now remember, King Marv in the games that we've seen has not been the greatest wingman. Now let's see how he handles himself when he's the one who needs a wingman. Opposing them, we have Team North. Shulk as the Goths. Might have a hard time against the Lithuanians if he gets a few relics under his belt. Lewis as the Hindustanis, and Grey Draconian as the Tatars. And Valus this time as the Vikings, spawning opposite the Britons. So we've got ourselves a good old Age of Kings clash happening. Vikings versus Britons. Map is a fairly simple map here. Really only 1, 2, 3, and 4 areas to engage into. Let's take a look at what's happening here. Blue and yellow are obviously immediately fighting. Oh man, if only that you know how the Gothic hunters attack on a +5, if only their villagers could attack on a +5. Oh no, Marv immediately losing his scout cav. And now he's in a bit of trouble, although Shulk also losing his. Okay, Samero chasing Lewis away. Lewis can't stand here and fight. He's got to run away. Run. Our Lithuanian needs to start getting relics ASAP. Otherwise, he might just get overwhelmed by the Goth. Look at this wall off here by King Marv, by the way. Right, what is this, like 2 inches away from his opponent's base? Yeah, Brian, it is definitely an incredibly strong tech. And like I said, I'm making a video about it, my views on it. Although it seems like, I don't know if you guys caught, Ornlu had a video yesterday. There's apparently a patch coming out in April with 70 changes to the game. 70 changes to the game. And Flemish Militia looks like it's one of those that they're trying to nerf by making it like Spies, where there's a very low base cost. But then the cost of the technology depends on how many villagers you have. which makes sense, as opposed to just a fixed 1200, 600. Damon, I'm not too sure what that is. Is that a DNA strand? Is that a candy wrapper? Oh, I forgot you can't hear me. Okay, let's take a tour of the world, especially the part of the world that's in conflict here. The battle between Lithuanians and Goths continues to intensify. Shulk trying to keep Marv out. Marv trying to bust in to build this very annoying, very close wall off. Looks like Shulk is going to cede control. His primary gold has been taken away from him. Oh no, what a terrible move here by Blue. Teal walling off this part of the map. How the hell did Draconian all the way from here, all the way here, manage to get these geese? How the hell did that happen? That is absolutely hilarious. Teal does not realize, instead continuing the wall up, but I'm worried here for Blue. I hope we don't see a nice, not nice 5-minute game. Oh, sorry guys, I have a microphone issue here. This is just absolutely terrible to cede control. Plus his secondary gold is so close to the battlefield. Yikes. Yellow pinging here. Snow Leopard trying to catch up. Doesn't look like he's attacking the... Oh, looks like he wants to go after the yellow villager. Yellow pinging, telling his teammate, hello, Purple, wake up. Motastic, I need help here. Motastic asleep at the wheel, though. Unable, unwilling, cannot help his teammate. He is busy microing over here where Valis is trying to bust in with a very aggressive barracks. So Valis, I think, realizing that his teammate is about to shit the bed up here with his horrible, horrible wall off, I think realizes he has to hurry up and do something and get something accomplished here. Otherwise, they're just gonna get swamped. Blue moving in. Have they seen the wall off? They have not. They're about to discover it. Oh, Shulk just not having any luck at all. His teammate even taking his lake as opposed to the lake that's closer to him. And now these villagers, having killed a snow leopard, are doing a little bit of vacation fishing. Oh my goodness, Valis has trapped these two villagers, repairing as they try to get out. Absolute bonko. Yeah, this is what you like to see 10 minutes into the game. There are some games, you know, they drag a little bit in the beginning. Sometimes you see snow leopards attacking. One thing I don't notice on this map, by the way, is a lot of boars. Right? I mean, there's little clumps of ibex, but you know, there's no boars here. A big old clump of boars here, though. Purple might want to get his hands on some of them, and now Valis is busted in. This is a lot of villagers out of Valis, though. 6 villagers. And now Blue is trying to bust out of this contain. Marv sending 2 villagers as well. Lots and lots of idle time for villagers. Villager count basically identical. Team North has done a better job of keeping their scouts alive. 2 scouts to 1, thanks to Valis's 2 militia units. One of them is waddling this way, one of them is waddling that. Oh my god, what an absolute baller swipe of the club. It looks like he caught that villager right as he was turning, and that villager just absolutely collapsed like a sack of rice. My goodness, red pinging over here saying something, I don't know what. Purple villager discovered here. Motastic trying to be cute, trying to be cheeky. Oh, but not microing. Purple has so far this game not microed this villager. Although finally does look like he's starting to. He has not microed his scout, which if you remember was here and then died. Oh my god, did it die to a villager? He's not microing, not trying to save this wall off attempt here. And now Valis is inside Team South's base. Literally the last player in the world you want inside your base. Even Tato, I think, is not as, how do I put this, efficient in his shenanigans as Valis. Remember that game where the player lamed his sheep? Or his deer? And he just absolutely made it his life's mission to wreck that player and did exactly that. Okay, Orange smartly walling off, but there's a second path of attack here that Valis can choose to go. One villager not quick enough. Huh? And a tower. Let's see what the hell Purple's focus is a little bit distracted here. It doesn't have a very big deficit of villagers, only 28 to 31 on his team. But resource-wise, he is completely behind. Take a look at that. Even though King Marv here with the lowest score, King Marv is heading up the castle. Shulk finally hitting feudal. Let's check in on Nipples and see what he's doing. Oh, wow, managed to get off a full wall off before the tower went up. What an absolute baller move here out of Naked Nipples. Okay, now Valis walling himself, rather creating a wall between the two teammates, Orange and Purple. Purple is going to be isolated. Does he care, though? Still broke. What is he building? Feudal Age archers. Finally getting these men-at-arms, but losing more and more units. Gray pinging over here. Oh, what a beautiful play here by Purple, hitting the building just enough. Just enough. And guys, for the first time, we have action on all three fronts of the map. We have a fire galley attacking a villager. The villager here to the north died. Trapped, not microed well enough. And now a castle. Samaro trying to make an issue. I thought the attack would definitely come from here. What the hell is this? 3 gates, a tower, an unfinished house, which is now getting deleted, and the gate is getting deleted. Okay, he wants to have access to that juicy ground underneath the tower. And look at King Marv, baller move here. The swashbuckling villager making his way north. No, this is not a Spanish villager with supremacy. And look at Ganji. Ganji, look at Valis. Has completely isolated Purple, and now he's free to turn his attention onto the hapless Britain. Surprised our Britain isn't building more archery ranges, although it does have 6 ranged units. Needs to get those needs to get the resources to go up to castle immediately. Lots and lots of wood here. Oh my god, 30 villagers on wood for our Tatar. Not a surprise at all. Blue tried to sneak in. Oh, sorry guys. Blue tried to sneak in a dock here. Obviously failed. And in come the organ guns. When you let the Portuguese get up to castle age, you best believe there's going to be a bunch of organ guns coming at you. Did the tower fall? The tower fell, and Marv continues his bizarre gatekeeping. Would do well to start taking some of this gold so that even if it falls into enemy hands, there's a reduced quantity of it. But the bigger story, the more important story, is how the hell is Motastic going to survive against Valis? Let's take a look at army counts. 4 archers and a skirmisher against 2 skirmishers, a spearman, 2 men-at-arms. For now, Motastic is safe and secure. Might want to get these 2,000 of food here. Add that to his coffers. Moves in under the safety of the lack of murder holes here. And now he should be able to defend this. Surprisingly, I was not expecting Motastic to last this long. Oh man, Portuguese gunpowder just pushing its way in. A petard not really necessary at this point. King Marv, our Lithuanian, going up to castle, but having completely lamed this primary gold of his opponent. And like I said, the fact that the secondary gold is here as well is going to be huge bad news bears for Schalke, who is now mining his tertiary gold. Needs to get control of the situation immediately. Needs red to help him out. What is Lewis building? Absolutely nothing. He is pinging him here. Oh my god, King Marv, how the hell did he sneak in a dock? Lots and lots of sneaky play here. Oh, Brian. Okay, you know what? The scout cap should be able to help, but as only if he gets rid of this one spearman, which is Valis's last line of defense against this scout cavalry. Is he building more? No, he's not. Why? He doesn't have any food left. And it's pushed back again. What? Oh my god, blue is abandoning ship. He is about to get double teamed by yellow to the front, by the Portuguese to the back. And now his teammate, all of a sudden, thinking that he is safe, Lewis, thinking that he had time to get up an army, thinking that he had time to deal with this naval situation here, is now going to be thrust into the middle of a war. Immediate castle going up for him. Should be able to zone out these organ guns. I wonder if the castle would have been better served here, so that he manages to cover the entire mouth of the forest opening. And anyway, let's pivot back here. Our Britain continuing to dance a dance with Valis. Their scores are actually quite close. Motastic was about 600 points behind. Now he's down only about 100. Is Valis bungling this up, or is he just waiting to hit Castle Age so he can pump out knights? Yes, that is exactly what he's doing. Motastic nowhere close to going up to castle. Nowhere close. And now Motastic is going to be in real trouble. Knights are going to come out. How many barracks? Just the one barracks. Immediately spearmen. Immediately. Blue pinging over here. Why is he pinging over here? Because there's a yellow villager climbing a hill, building a siege on the hill, walling himself off. What is our Tatar doing? What are you doing to help your teammates? Where are you? Okay, finally building cav archers. He's got a very defensive galley here, ready to take on any kind of shenanigans. Okay, so they've lost control of Marv's base. Not Marv's, Schalke's base. And with that loss of control comes the loss of our Hindustani's fishing fleet. And he invested heavily. This is a lot of fire ships. Not galleys, guys. Fire ships. The upgrade itself is expensive. Blue rebuilding in the back. Or not expensive, but an expense. And now Viking Knights. What are the upgrades on them? +1/+1 circling this Britain settlement. Our Britain having a bunch of skirmishers that are going to be absolutely useless. Finally going up to castle. Finally going up to castle. Hi, Kotal Khan. Glad you could join us. You are joining here right in game number 3, which is exploding in action. Blue has lost control of his base. Teal is pushing into gray and red. But our Hindustani, no easy pickings here. Has a castle already up, and now heavy cavalry archers from our Tatar. Get on this hill, take that high ground, take that extra 25% damage. Oh, what a brilliant play here by Draconian. What an amazing play, luring that mangonel shot with 3 heavy cav archers while the others just gun these guys down. And now the organ guns have to retreat. I'm guessing, what, 3 or 4 of them will die on the way home? No, never mind, only 1. I got way too excited there. My bigger question is, how the hell is our Britain still alive? Our Viking giving him a lot of room to come back. Valis at 4,000. Motastic now down 800 points, although that's probably because he clicked up to castle a bunch of that. Let's see once he hits castle what the scores jump to. And any second now. There it is, 35. So he's down about 450 points, where he was basically down only 100 before. Oh man, our Hindustani investing significantly into defending this his fishing armada. Is he building more fishing ships? He is not. A tower going up for him as well. Okay, it looks like Shulk prematurely got out of his base. Organ guns are going to backstab these cav archers. Remember, their range is absolutely, their accuracy rather is rather shit until they get arquebus. Oh no, now he's going to be able to one-shot these organ guns or the villagers. Ram might be a little bit tougher, but its HP is absolutely terrible. Orange finally nipples, inserts himself, but there's a wall here. Did he not realize that there was a wall here? What are you doing with all these cavaliers? Why are you not trying to bust out your way instead? Our Britain guys, I did not expect this out of Motastic. I thought Valis would just absolutely steamroll him. Oh, now Valis is taking on way too much damage. He is going to get pushed back. Red pinging over here saying, guys, we need a coordinated attack. We need to get rid of this castle. It is just producing way too many annoying units. But the only one in Imperial is Draconian. His teammates struggling to catch up. And now we're going to see Paladins out of our Magyar as well. So Valis is in trouble. His entire base here has to be abandoned. Relic gone. Not too sure why he didn't take it. I think he had a monk here, no? Yeah, he had one monk. Why didn't he take his relic with him? And even Draconian here to save the day. Look at his score. Head and shoulders above his opponents, but he's going to run into Magyar Cavaliers, which are very soon going to be Magyar Paladins. Purple hiding in his castle. Villagers being garrisoned. These Tatars don't know that this is a one-way trip. They've inserted themselves into a corner. This is a perfect time for the Britain to ungarrison his freaking archer units, delete some houses, and just surround these Magyar heavy cavalry archers. They are great, but they are not that strong, especially against melee units this tough. Team North pushing back to the east, but again, Valis has been pushed back more. I don't know that I agree with this. And they're running straight into a castle. What the hell is this pathing? Okay, I guess he doesn't care that he's taking this much damage. He wants to get into the juicy inside of Orange's base and cause some ruckus. Moving forward. Okay, he doesn't care. Remember, +7 melee, pierce armor. He absolutely doesn't care about taking damage here. He just cares about, oh god, he's wrecking the fishing industry of naked nipples. Okay, I mean, yeah, don't hang around too long, though. That was a waste of villagers by Samaro, I think. Oh, man, why did Blue abandon ship? I don't know. He's got 74 villagers. I think he prematurely abandoned ship, and now all these heavy cav archers are going to die. Orange is going to turn around, but just in time for a fresh batch. They are going to get Viper Walled out of Purple's base here. But only 200 HP on this gate. Even less, I guess, on that gate. trying his best, but he's got the unit with the bigger range here. Does Purple. I'm surprised he's not just using these longbows. Although again, with 7 pierce armor, might be very difficult. Defensive castle. Markets going up. Team North looks like they're stabilizing here, pushing back Team South in the east, and continuing to be incredibly annoying. But again, how do you deal with the Magyar army? How do you deal with this? Oh my god. That is just a disgusting loss of heavy cavalry archers. But again, more and more coming in into little clumps. Orange has to close this wall off yesterday. Wow. Let's take a look at our Tatar's base. How many archery ranges? 8 archery ranges producing units non-stop. A snow leopard tries to attack. Yellow building more infrastructure to the little pocket that he has. Red, has he stabilized? Why are you not attacking the monastery? And what is our Portuguese doing? Let's see. He rebuilt here. He's got skirmishers. Okay. I guess red pinging over here. What is red building, by the way? Hand cannoneers. Where are they? They are here. They are pushing in. They don't care about King Marv's little Sim City here of walls and gates. They are just pushing in through the other side with a huge amount of support. 2 Trebs, 2 Bombard, 3 Bombard cannons, and how many monks? 8 monks. Oh, man. But Portuguese ranged units are here to meet them, here to greet them. Orange. 64 paladins. My goodness, purple is lucky that orange came and saved his butt. Look at this. Oh my god, why are you hesitating? Just destroy anything and everything in your path. 4 onagers, that's what you're afraid of, and a few pikemen? They're not even fully upgraded. Oh man. Although I guess Viking pikemen do come with that 20% extra HP, but here we go. Here we go. Let's see ourselves a good old Rage Forest battle. Purple reinforcement. But this is, guys, this is what I'm talking about. You don't need to get so close with your ranged units. Absolute mayhem and a massacre here on both sides. These onagers paying for themselves. Oh god, orange has to disengage or he's just gonna lose all of these paladins. Finally, purple decides to attack these onagers, but he needs more longbows. Forget the skirmishers, forget the crossbows, just build onagers. And what an absolute boss hold here from Team North. Orange retreating to the castle, licking his wounds. Now gray pinging over here. Looks like King Marv is making a push with a massive army of 25 skirmishers, fully upgraded with extra pierce armor. Remember, the Lithuanian skirmishers do move 10% faster and do get the extra pierce armor upgrade. The one that I can never remember if it's Hill Forts or the other one. Oh god, I'm so bad with the Lithuanian upgrades. Knocked down to 31 paladins. He is not rebuilding. He does not have the gold. No backup plan here for our Magyar. Naked Nipples is naked and exposed, although there is a castle shelling away at these pikemen, which should help absolutely. And the Britain range should help as well. See how far you can stand away and still contribute to the fight? You do not have to move that close with your ranged. Loses his castle. Treb up. Trying to get this Treb probably, but the onagers are going to demolish him. How's our Portuguese doing? Okay, slowly managing to push back the Hindustani aggression. Do these guys have Shatagni, by the way? Yes, they do. +2 range on these hand cannoneers. Absolute crazy upgrade. In my opinion, one of the deadliest upgrades in Age of Empires 2. But this is still a shit ton of Tatari heavy cavalry archers. Move back, move back, move back. There you go. Every volley from the castle is just killing one more archer from the Tatars. Needs to disengage. Okay, well, don't engage with your with your onagers into a castle. This is the moment they decide to strike. Damage be damned. We are moving in with pikemen. We are moving in with HCAs. But where the hell are the onagers? If the onagers were moving forward, they could have probably helped demolish this castle already. There you go. There you go. But our purple Britain targeting them down, sniping them one at a time. A second castle needs to put these villagers in the castle, get a few extra arrows out of them. Team North has to disengage. This is a battle that went terrible for them. The units that survived, take a look at their health bars. They're just a waste of space. All of that for one castle. But Team South, Lechai with a +4 attack. Are they fully upgraded? Where is upgraded? Yes, so that means he's got 2 relics. Castle moving forward, and now our Tatar has to come and help our Hindustani, whose army has been knocked down to almost nothing. But so is our Tatars. He has to disengage here. Out of 38, HCAs, 35 of them are here. What is Orange doing? Okay, finally managing to enter the battle here. Purple has to delete these houses now. You need to give an entire wide berth of attack. Oh god, onager shots. Second castle going down. Purple looks like he's about to be swarmed, but Orange trying to make a difference here. A three-pronged trident attack. Reinforcements behind. Purple doing what little he can, giving the assistance. Perfusion for our Goth. Oh man. Blue looks like he's about to absolutely swarm with a bunch of Huskarls. Although what are his resources? Definitely not Huskarls, definitely Halberdiers. 78 Halberdiers, where the hell are they? Oh man. They are streaming here as well. Remember guys, with Perfusion, one Goth barracks has the same output as basically 3 generic barracks, which is just absolutely bonkers. So instead, if you have, I just casted a game, I'm not going to say who played who, but it's the Viper. He had 15 barracks as the Goths. With Perfusion, basically means it's the same output as 45 barracks of any other generic civ. Disengagement happening here. Valus, what is his army supply? Look at the populations. Army supply is identical almost. Civilian population, Team North is up a little bit. What is this blue mass here? Look at the bottom left of your screen. Look how fast these units are produced for the Goth. It's just absolutely gross. And again, our ranged units from the Britain engaging in with melee units. What the F are they doing? Army supply equalized. Desperation Castle going for the Magyars. I highly doubt this castle is going to finish unless these 4 villagers in the back can finish it off. Well-placed house here from our Britain, but look at Team South. Look at this spear of units and infrastructure here. Red is about to fall, and despite the fact that they're pushing as hard as they can down south, they are just entering a stalemate right now. And a stalemate benefits Team South because it gives them more time to absolutely wreck anything here out of Red's base. His fishing ships are still alive. Somehow Lewis has continued to have his fishing ships. No real answer to the Conics, the Lechai though. Over here, Cav Archers are definitely not going to do it. Oh, the castle doesn't go up. Did he cancel it? No, he did not. Looks like he just plain old lost it. Yeah, Team South has to hold on here for just another few minutes, I think. Look at all of these skirmishers out of purple. But the problem for Team South is they've got nothing to deal with this castle except one Treb that's very slowly unfurling itself. Okay, doing a great job picking off halberdiers, these Britain skirmishers. 35, 36 kills should be any second now. Now this area of the map is on fire. All of the fishing, all of the navy of Lewis is dead. And believe me, Halberdier is not exactly the as strong a unit against Lechai as you might think, because they ignore armor and they do 20 damage to a unit with what, 60 HP? Ugh. And Paladin streaming in. Okay, Longbow's entering the chat as well, 18 of them. Team South is doing a fantastic job holding this position. Take a look at the mini-map. It's only really Team North that's on fire. Looks like Team South also has a bunch of trade up already, whereas Team North just now, how much are you carrying? 60 gold, not terrible. But here we go. Elite Step Lancers have something to say. They are going to absolutely melt to these Lechai. Absolutely melt. This is going to go very, very, very badly for Draconian, I think. Although, never mind. Or maybe, yeah, no, I don't know. The numbers here, the pathing. 19 Lechai didn't manage to demolish a good number of that team. Elite Step Lancers. What is Teal building here? Why are you bringing skirmishers here? There's literally no reason to have skirmishers here. They are not going to destroy structures. Go help your Lechai brethren against these heavy cavalry archers. Oh god, Damon, I think if it was 300 population, my computer would basically light on fire right now. Absolute brilliant hold here. Brilliant hold here by Team South. And I'm saying brilliant in like the British sense, like amazing. Castle went down. These Trebs are about to go down. Halberdiers, pikemen being sniped by Britain ranged units. An absolute wonderful synergy between these Britain ranged units and these heavier hitting Magyar paladins. 180 HP, 1.49 speed. They are just so tanky, fast, and powerful. Red lost his entire position here. Rebuilding, trying to wall off, but no army to speak of. 2 heavy camel riders in the middle of nowhere. Oh, no, what am I talking about? Yeah, no, these are heavy upgrades. Absolutely terrible here. Yeah, I think blue. Oh man, if I had, yeah, I think blue made a mistake. Blue should not have abandoned his base. When blue abandoned his base, it forced red into the war long before red was ready. And so red just absolutely collapsed. Our Portuguese was pushed back very well, but the MVP of the game, I know they lost, but the Tatar, look at this. It's like box art. Look at this beautiful base here. And wow, what an absolutely fun game. Yeah, Brian, take a look at Ornlu's latest video. There's 70 changes coming in the April patch. Absolutely crazy. 70. That's just, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that was a fun damn game. Ooh, guys, Tato's back. You know there's going to be some kind of shenanigans, hopefully. And let's see what the teams are here. Oh, God, what an absolute ugly map. Green, gray, teal, and yellow. Green, gray, teal, and yellow. We'll call them Team... we'll call them Team West. Not easy. Okay, let's review them. Viper's back, this time as the Magyars. We'll see if his gameplay is interesting. Not interesting, it's comparable. Sorry, Brian, I read your comment interesting, and my mouth just said interesting. Let's see if his use of the Magyars compares to last game's Magyar, who basically saved the game. Byzantines by Gauss, who is pinging over here for some reason. I guess asking Kamigawa, the Spanish, which lake he wants to take. And then the last member of the team, Lewis Bulgarians. Well, there you go. Sorry, passerby. At least we have a Bulgarian in the game, so that should be fun. We'll see what kind of shenanigans they get up to. ACCM is the Aztecs. Oh God, ACCM is an incredibly aggressive player, and the Aztecs are an incredibly aggressive civilization. Oh man, ESP more. Okay. He wants more ability to read our minds in purple as the Britons, Tato, as we saw, as the Celts, and the Vuki from the EMMM clan playing as the Blue Chinese. So a few things I'm interested in this game. How will the Viper play Magyars? How will Tato be aggressive, and what kind of shenanigans will he get up to? And the Celts, one of the 3 civs that, in my experience in these casting the last 2 weeks, have underperformed. We'll see how he can make use of them. And then the last question is how the hell they're going to wall off this map. It is so ugly. You saw him play? Yeah, Kamigawa has done well in the... I think there was one game where he shat the bed, but the rest of the games he was playing pretty well. Pretty impressively. So yeah, let's take a look at the map. Let's zoom out. What the hell is this, guys? We have Pac-Man here in the middle, ready to swallow whatever this little tiny thing is. Lots and lots of alleys. I'm not even going to try to bother counting. A very easy wall off, though, to the north between blue and yellow. Very, very lucky that the Viper spawned up here. Wall off over here. And now the question is, how the hell do you wall this off? Look how close their bases are. ACCM and Lewis. Oh man, I mean, yeah, this is okay. I don't know. This is a very bizarre looking map. You wall off to the south. You've left the north completely open, which allows purple to engage into gray, unless purple walls this off or gray walls this off. But green has preemptively walled off very defensively here, given up all of these wild boars, javelinas. Giving up a pair of crocodile skin shoes. Orange waddling her way up ACCM. Let's see when he realizes that this area has been walled off, what he does. Or is he just here for Beast Master mode? Lots and lots of villagers from him being pulled off the production line. Lewis confused as hell, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Why are there 6 villagers here doing nothing? What is ACCM doing? He's got a hammer in his hand. What are you building? Oh man, if he was such a dick, you could pull this javelina if he sees it. Very interested in what the hell this one villager seems to be doing. And this is what I was talking about, guys. When you're trying to sneak villagers in, stick to the wood line. Stick to that wood line. Don't venture too far away. I'm trying to see what orange dot there is on the map for him to be building. He's got a hammer in his hand. What's happening here? Beastmaster mode for Tato. So not a lot of shenanigans from him. Guys, do you see this? I barely saw it. Did you see the Viper? Sneaking in a villager? Oh my goodness. Orange sneaking into the back of Team West space. The Viper sneaking into the back of Team East space. And again, I apologize. I'm getting that same annoying error message about there not being enough data streaming. So let me know if you see that white spinning circle of death on your screen, or if the quality goes down for a brief moment, but it does usually resolve itself in 2 or 3 minutes. The wonders of Canadian internet here on full display. 3 javelinas being pulled here by the Vuki, who is busy harvesting llama meat. One goes down, second goes down, third desperately looking for something to attack does go down, but my goodness. Look at the Viper sticking to that wood line. Oh man, he does not want to get found out. Orange as well, though Orange is going to have to run by a dock that is going to see him very quickly. Purple pinging over here. Now the Viper is under attack by a crocodile, but remember, Magyars have that one strike policy. One hammer fall, one knife thrust, and the wild animal dies. Oh my god, the crocodile. It was moving so fast. It already has 1 kill. Oh my god. Purple lucky here. Blue not so lucky, coming under attack. It wants blood. ACCM. I mean, green must see him. Yeah, green sees him. The question is, how will green respond, if at all? Oh, ACCM choosing to go counter dock. We'll see if green, our Byzantine, not exactly a civilization you want to fight against when it comes to deleting infrastructure, but you know who notices it? The Viper. The Viper notices it in the middle of building his own little cheeky backstab. He notices a backstab by the opposing unit, a fire galley. Wow. How the hell did the Viper see that? Absolute baller move, but it looks like Tato is going to see this. Everyone's discovering everyone these days, although this scout doesn't have the greatest vision. Does hit Feudal, does get more vision, now sees the barracks as well. But immediately going to come attacked by a spearman and a scout. Orange continuing to wall himself off from gray, even though, again, take a look at how freaking close their bases are. That's absolutely ludicrous. ACCM running around, but not a Berber villager, not moving fast. I think that's one of the changes in that patch that's coming out, is their speed is going down from 10% to 5% in Dark Age. Tato doing Tato things, walling off the Viper, saying, here you go. You want to bust into my base? Feel free. Have yourself a merry little time in this enclave. I'm just going to build a tower, and there's going to be absolutely jack that you can do. Absolutely nothing that the Viper can do. ACCM's villager looks like it's going to die, or has died already. Oh my god, he's being so ridiculously annoying, trying to lame 2 pawns. Yeah, error message is gone, guys, so quality should be absolutely fantastic. Can you imagine if, of all games, this is the game where we get to see Greek fire out of the Byzantines? An upgrade that, for some bizarre reason, exists, that I have never seen used outside of, what, a diplomacy game? I've never seen Greek fire used. If you have in the chat, do let me know. Just anecdotally, obviously it's been used because it's an upgrade that exists, so of course it's being used somewhere. But I personally, in the games that I've watched and casted and seen, has not been used at all. Does give, I think, +1 range to these fire galleys. He's being so annoying. The downside here for ACCM is that he is stuck in feudal. I don't think he even has the requisite buildings built yet to go up to castle. He is so broke. He's got 130 wood, barely any gold, barely any food. Now Tato's pinging here saying, hey, there's another Viper villager that we missed, building another stable that's now Viper. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this a red spearman in here? Okay, so Tato walling his own spearman in as well. How the hell did those how the hell did the Viper get that villager? I thought Tato caught him with the scout cab. I guess I'm wrong. My god, so many sneaky little attempts here. Okay, good catch here by Tato. He knows exactly what to expect, and the Viper's shenanigans are should be at an end here. Yeah, this villager is gonna die. This infrastructure is under attack. Red pinging over here, saying, hey, I got rid of the threat, but we need to lame this stable yesterday. The Viper continuing to be annoying, it looks like, in the back, but slowly, the HP on these scouts, look at it. Absolutely terrible. Oh, you have seen it in tournaments. Interesting. Yeah, I guess in tournaments you pull out all the stops. Teal with an incredibly aggressive cancel. Kamigawa hearing that we have been saying good things about him. ACCM's dock is being burned down slowly. Like I said, you do not engage into a dock war with the Byzantines or the Persians. Or even the Vikings, to be honest. Okay, walling himself off ACCM. He sees the castle going up with his shared line of sight. Maybe not. How is that possible? Okay, he definitely sees it now. Oh god, the villager takes an arrow shot right to the face. Orange pinging here. ACCM telling his teammates, guys, I just discovered the hard way that there is a castle here. Stable has been lamed. And now Tato is free to destroy all of this infrastructure at will. The slowest destruction of 1 HP down a little bit, a tickle at a time, increasing the size of the wall of, but again he's gonna lose a villager. Oh no, conquistadors, not the greatest range in the world, but enough range to be able to get that villager. Somehow the Viper scout still alive. My god, is he good at babysitting his units, leading the spearmen on a merry chase while his teammate guns them down. Brilliant display of teamwork. Let's take a look at the players. What is red pinging over here? Not too sure why Tato was pinging over here. He's basically managed to thwart the entire attack here by the Viper. The infrastructure to the north will be destroyed. The house is destroyed. House and stable should eventually be destroyed. What is blue doing? Chinese, man, are they a strong civ. Like the Persians, their economy is just top notch, and their tech tree is just so damn cool. Although, like I say in one of my latest videos that's going to come out in a week or so, I've never gotten so much ire from the Age of Empires community as when I said the Chinese cavalry roster was nothing to write home about. Not special, not bad, not good, just basically mediocre. And then a viewer, Edelweiss, reminded me that I guess their blacksmith technologies are cheaper. And I guess the stable technologies are cheaper as well because of that Chinese feature, but I don't know, they don't really have any unique features when it comes to their cavalry line. Their camels are basically the saving grace. And now Kamigawa has busted a hole through Team East's defenses, and they are exposed. Tato again pinging here saying, hey, somebody do something, because his teammate is doing absolutely jack shit. He finds the need to wall himself off. His team's inactivity is worrying him, I guess, continuing to build more and more houses. I mean, there's a double wall off here, a double gate here, but no one is ready to handle this Spanish land armada, well, otherwise known as an army. Although they have to be careful. Town center fire will be able to get a good amount of HP off these units. Doesn't want to lose them for nothing. Does lose one. Oh, that's unfortunate. 18 kills on them, though. My God, are the Conquistadors a strong unit. How the hell is Viper streaming units in? Can you explain to me how the hell the Viper has 3 light cavalry here? Did he just ungarrison them? Is that glitch that, oh, I forget. Yeah, they do the job, exactly. And their camels really are pretty impressive, but yeah, this is that glitch, I think. Or no, 1 second. No, it's not a glitch. There's a gap in the palisades. How did Tato not notice? Oh no, the Viper, sneaky. I guess the Conquistadors helped him out here. 24 kills, my goodness. And now the Viper is free to run amok blue. I guess starting his assault on the Viper. Very, very slowly with a castle. Would absolutely love to see some Chukanus out of our blue Chinese. But Kamigawa continuing to be so annoying. The Viper too with these light cap, but no kills on them just yet. Somehow ACCM has held on to water control. Kamigawa has been knocked off. I guess he's siphoning so many resources, spending so much gold and everything else, and wood and food and all of it on the attack over here, that he lost control of this lake. Oh my, if ACCM wanted to, I guess he could, get fishing ships. Instead, he's continuing to try to bust in through Gray's base very, very slowly. Nobody helping Purple out here. ESP Moore is on his own. Viper has to be careful for all the aggression that he's putting here with these light cav. His home base is completely undefended, and you know the Viper, he loves to drop castles. He's 100 stone away from being able to afford another castle. With 3 villagers, he will definitely have the 650 stone by the time the Vuki manages to get in his base. And Viper doing the move that we all love, walling yourself off with 7 layers. It's a 7-layer dip of walls. Oh no, castle moving forward again. Moore is in real trouble. ACCM doing what he can, which is trying to bust in with the warrior monk civilization known as the Aztecs. Damon, I'm not sure what your question is. My highest elo or the players here highest elo? Because I think that would be ACCM, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Tato? I think the Viper is like low 2500s. I think ACCM is high 2500s. In any event, Kamigawa moving in with even more conks. 1, 2 kills. Man, they are such a tough unit, but converts finally happening. Britain's using some monk action. How many monks does he have? 3 monks. Everyone, by the way, guys, 30 minutes into the game is still in Castle Age. Although, of course, of course, right as I say that, our blue Chinese hits Imperial. Shocked that Treb isn't coming out. He's got the wood and gold for it. ACCM making himself very much at home here. Has run into a big old juicy Bulgarian castle. So can't really push in much more, but doesn't really need to. He's going to start mining more and more of this stone. Man, the Viper. With this, with the luck here of having his teammate come in. Oh no, this is going to be a lot of villager kills. Yikes. Even if you complete that tower, even if you garrison 5 villagers inside, I don't know that it's necessarily strong enough. Okay, Viper doesn't need any defenses at home because his teammate with cataphracts with no upgrades on them whatsoever, although finally getting forging, so we'll see a nice +1 on those. Okay, Teal has completely collapsed. What is Tato doing here? A very weird castle placement for him. Not a fan of this at all. But as the Celts, again, I hope he doesn't shit the bed. A civ like the Hindustanis and the Britons, who have just so far have just underperformed in the live stream games that we've been watching. But now ACCM moving forward. Let's see how much he can get. We're hearing the wololos of a convert going down. Monks healing, monks converting. My goodness, Aztec monks. Remember, fully upgraded Aztec monks, 95 HP, which is absolutely bonkers. And now look, one castle to the left, one castle to the right. Oh, Kamigawa is making himself at home. Moore is, about to GG, expanding to the north. Although he's expanding towards his enemy if Blue wanted to. Blue must see this. I'm sorry, what the hell am I talking about? These teammates with Blue. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Cataphract. No elite. No attack upgrade. No trample damage. But still a pretty small attack bonus against infantry of +9. Not the +18. Oh, I don't know what my Elo is. When I played this game, there was I don't think there was an Elo. Was there an Elo in MSN Zone? If there is, I will Google it and find it for you, but I don't think I don't think we had Elos back in the day. Did we? Damon, it's been 25 years. My goodness. Number one, thanks for making me feel old. I'm kidding. But yeah, that does make me feel old. Oh, cataphracts are gonna melt. This is a lot of halberdiers. The Viper is in serious amounts of trouble. I guess with the town center and the castle, the cataphracts are holding about as good as well as they can, but why the hell are you attacking a mining camp? 2,400. Oh, I have no idea. Nowadays, I am, by the way, Damon, I am planning on starting to play once I actually stabilize this YouTube channel. And by stabilize, I mean figure all of the metrics out, you know, type of video, when to post, things like that. I definitely am going to start doing some live playing, and then we'll see what my Elo is. I'm actually pretty excited to start. I just don't have the time right now. AOCHD Steam 2013 capped. I don't understand that message. Definitely gonna have to limber up the old fingers at 40 years of age. Not exactly as quick as they used to be. I was pretty damn good back in my day, but we were playing mostly deathmatch games. I shouldn't say mostly deathmatch. We were playing basically only deathmatch games. I was pretty damn good. As the Celts, by the way. A lot of people tried to take me down back in 1998, 1999. Frankors, I was good. Celts, were my best civ, which is why I'm so freaking disappointed when I see this, when I look down here, and I see 9 rams and 66 halberdiers. Tato, though, moving out, has, oh my god, while we weren't looking, has demolished both Spanish castles, saving Purple's ass, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. And wow, what an incredible turn of events. But these cataphracts, now they're elite. Now there's an area effect range, which means they've got trample damage and an 18 attack bonus against infantry. Now these Chinese halberdiers are going to be in trouble. Brilliantly switching to Chukanus. Absolute fantastic move here. Does need to get rocketry, though. Add that +2 attack to them. We'll see if he does. What is being attacked here? What was that? A mining camp? How are you still letting this survive? Kill this already. It's so annoying. ACCM, by the way, in the meantime, also... a flush on... what's GA? Sorry, Damon, the lingo is what's confusing me. I get what you're trying to say. I just don't understand some of these, like, what's GA? I think I was definitely higher than... I was definitely in the minimum 1900, I would say. Oh, God. An exodus of Lewis's villagers. Our Bulgarian looking for a new home. Oh, my goodness. How many castles going up defensively here? Our Britain ready to make a comeback, the likes of which the world has never seen. How many castles? 3 castles? 2 castles? 3 here total. He is going to start producing a shit ton of longbows. And here we go. For some reason, the Chukanus are on the outside. Halberdiers need to be on the outside, but this is very concerning. With enough time, this could be a very strong army, but right now, why the hell are the Chukanus hiding behind the castle? Yeah, Damon, that's exactly what's keeping me from trying, because I don't want to start playing 7-8 hours a day when I already do about 6 or 7, 8+ hours of casting a day, you know, plus video editing and then all that other fun stuff that comes with having a YouTube channel. And by the way, I say fun stuff not sarcastically. I love this. But yeah, playing once, that's why I said once I stabilize, jog in the morning. No, I'm way too fat for that. Although, definitely planning on losing some weight. As we all are. Mem, actually, I don't know if you watch Mem's channel. He's been posting a lot of very motivational stuff there about his weight loss and going to the gym. He's always posting these morning pictures of himself at the gym. Very motivational. I like that. I don't think he's that much older than I am. Viper being annoying here, pushing into purple, trying to stymie any kind of reinforcements. Little does he know that there's a bunch of purple castles here. The reinforcements are inside the house. There's not much that he is going to be able to do here, I don't think, aside from snipe a bunch of villagers. But look at Tato and ACCM combining forces. They have completely destroyed Gray. Our Bulgarian has been dethroned, and now it is Kamigawa's turn, our Spaniard, who did so much on the offensive, who killed so many units, is now himself under attack. He's throwing champions and halberdiers. That obviously one-on-one wins the day, but with so many Aztec monks, 15 Aztec monks, and Jaguar warriors, my god, what is that, an 11 attack boost against infantry? 11 attack boost against infantry. These Spanish champions absolutely have no chance in hell. What a brilliant coordinated attack here by our Celt and our Aztec. In the north, though, in the north, the cataphracts are pushing in. Our Chinese players down to 12, 11 halberdiers. Garland Ward is finally being researched. I'm shocked they haven't researched them yet. +4 attack going to be added to all of these random infantry units you see. Oh, Green Arabia. Play Black Forest 4s only. That might be an interesting idea. Oh god, look, if ever there was somebody you could learn to use the Celts from, it's definitely Hoang. I mean, he is the absolute quintessential Celt master. Look at this, hiding this one siege. Oh my god, this boggles my mind. Why the hell do players not get murder holes? I don't freaking understand it, but this is the kind of nonsense that happens when they don't. There's a siege onager with 4 kills and 18 HP hiding in the shadow of a castle, knowing that it can't reach him. What is happening here? What is attacking this market that it's on fire? Oh, this annoying tower here. Lewis with an annoying tower has somehow managed to sneak it into the back here, but the longbows are out. The longbows together with the Chinese halves should be able to stop this entire attack. Elite Magyar Hussars from the Viper are not going to be able to do anything against this, especially with only 4 Pierce armor. And this is an absolute fantastic combo here. Halb and longbow to the east. Jaguar and heavy siege to the west. Oh god, this is not a fight the Spaniard wants to take. These Jaguars are going to eat these guys for breakfast. And now they're in the trade route. This game is not going to last much longer. Okay, moving his longbows around a lot instead of just attacking with them. Okay. You can babysit armies when they're, you know, Persian war elephants and paladins and things like that. I don't know that necessarily you need to babysit longbows, especially when you already have 1,200 gold, 3,600 wood. Oh, is Hoang out of Age of Empires? Oh no. Luckily I suspected that was the case, you know, because about a month ago or 2 months ago he stopped playing. So I tried to find as many of his games as possible because, you know, the more rare they get, the more eyeballs you can get on the videos. My god. By the way, let's put Hoang on pause. There is an absolute mayhem. This is what I was talking about. The Aztecs in the hands of ACCM and the Celts in the hands of Tato, who now looks like he's creeping north here with some halberdiers to support his teammates. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. My eyes keep getting dragged to the south. I'm looking at things that are on fire. The Viper and Gauss hitting a wall here, but now maybe the dynamic will change with some Celtic Pike. Remember, they do move 10% faster, or 15% faster, rather. But this is the real trouble here. This castle and 3 members of Team West have resigned. The 4th goes down as well. The Viper, the last to GG. And my god, what an absolute fun game. AoE 1 in RuneScape. I don't know what Hoang is doing, but he is the absolute. If you want to study how to use Celts in non-deathmatch games, so basically just a random match, my goodness, is he top notch. He is basically the Celt. Oh no, this is why the Viper resigned. Look at this. Let's rewind in slow motion. The zombies come back to life. Not 1 shot. It looks like 2 shots. Oh, that's so sour. Let's watch that in slow motion. Ugh. Ugh. And in comes the second. Yikes. I mean, what a beautiful thing to see, but yikes. Man, ACCM as the Aztecs. How many Jaguar warriors? 37. Are they fully upgraded? Oh, that's so gross. Attacking on a 20 and an 11 bonus against infantry. So where's oh, Teal doesn't even have any okay, let's take a look at the champion stats. I sometimes like to go through these exercises in my mind. He's got 4 melee armor. 4 melee armor against a unit that does okay, currently 16. So every swipe of this giant club is 18 rather, minus 4 is 14. And then you add the bonus of 11, 25 damage with every swipe of that bat to a unit that has 70 HP. 3 swipes and it's dead. Oh my god, it's so powerful. Oh yeah, you know what, Kotal Khan, I'm gonna go to my bathroom after this stream. I'm gonna shut the lights and I'm gonna say bloody Hoang, bloody Hoang, bloody Hoang, and then I'll turn the lights on and he'll be right behind me like one of those horror movies. And yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do with 2 rams and 2 monks in my bedroom, but it's probably nothing good. Stop projecting. Oh my god. Oh man, no, but yeah, it's a shame that he isn't playing, because you know, it's one of those badges of honor. You know how Age of Empires has those like accomplishments? Build 20, I don't know, build 20 rams, build 50 houses, whatever. One of those highest accomplishments should be beat Hoang in a 1v1 where he's the Celts. And then you get the special Hoang medal. Let's do one more. I think we have time for one more. Tato the Viper, ACCM Cambridge, Puck Solo. Okay. Let's see how this game goes. Let's see how the teams are. Oh god. Okay, let's see the teams. We got blue, green, teal, and gray. Blue, green, teal, and gray. Definitely Team South. Making these guys the good old Team North. Okay, let's go left to right. ACCM is the Malay. Okay, that could be interesting. The Vuki this time is the Franks. Cambridge is the Vietnamese. And Lewis is the Pole. So we got a couple of heavy hitting civs here. Look at this big open space. How are they going to wall this off? Maybe use the trees? But I guess that's not that great, right? The Viper as the Ethiopians. Let's see some Shotel warriors out of him. More as the Japanese in red. We've got Tato as the Bulgarians. This time on the same team as the Vipers, and Puck Solo as the Italians. Okay, we've got a pretty interesting matchup here. Italians against Malay. Could be problematic for the Malay, but let's see how excuse me, let's see how ACCM handles this. Lots and lots of lakes. What I don't see is a lot of no, never mind. Shit ton of herdables. Or huntables, rather. So many different names for so many different units in this game. This is what I say, you know, when someone thinks they knows everything about Age of Empires and every little tiny statistic, to the point where if you say something, they just immediately disagree and stubbornly fight you on it. Man, it's a complicated game. If you know everything, kudos to you. I don't think even the developers of this game know everything. Imagine there's somebody sitting at Microsoft or Envision or whatever the name of the studio now that makes this game, who literally knows every little tiny factoid about Age of Empires. He knows all the tree types. He knows what the hell this is supposed to be. This patch of flowers that you can't click on but forms part of the landscape of the game. He knows everything. He or she, I should say, knows everything. No, I shouldn't assume it's a he. Oh, Lewis. Lewis being a dick to the Viper. Walling off in a surprisingly symmetrical little arrowhead of annoyance here. Amazing. We'll see how the Viper responds. Lewis is not done, though. No. You thought he was done? What the hell is the point of this? Oh, and now the Viper walled him in. Will he manage to escape? Will he manage to escape? Yes, he does. How much HP left on him? Oh, not bad. 35 HP still. I don't think the Viper has seen the lame. No, he's seen the lame. I guess he saw it with his scout earlier. Lewis, undeterred by the fact that he spawned next to one of the strongest players in the history of the game, is now choosing to lame the Viper. And you know, guys, this is exactly what we were talking about yesterday. You know, in the chat, we were talking about how, you know, there's some build orders where you come under attack and monks are attacking you, or people are laming your... Oh my god, look at this! Oh my god! He's being such a dick! Oh, I love it. I love it. We were talking about build orders and, you know, how they're, you know, some people are really gross and they do this, they do that. They wall this off. They try to lame your deer. They try to steal your boars. They try to convert you with monks at the whatever 20-minute mark of the game. And I said any strategy is fair in love and war. And let's see exactly now how the Viper deals with this kind of lame, because this is 750 food that is not readily accessible to him. I mean, luckily he's not the Portuguese that he really needed that food to get the lumber out of it as well. But let's see how the Viper deals with a lame attempt. Not something we see every day, to be honest. At least not something I see every day. It makes it messy for the pros, exactly. But the reality is, when you get to 2,500 elo like the Viper, you should really know how to deal with it, right? In theory. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have gotten to 2,500 elo. So, to all the people out there, the naysayers, the doubters, the haters who say, you know, this is not fair, this is not fair, this is a cheap strategy. I disagree. I don't think there are any cheap strategies. From Persian douche to deer laming, anything and everything is fair in love and war, especially in war. Oh my god, Tato doing Tato things, pulling 4. But he's got to be so careful here. His villager can't take many more attacks or hits by these boars. These are the, yeah, they're wild boars. They're not javelinas now. Yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if a lame attempt is not allowed. I mean, it's still, this is a strategy to, exactly, you have to learn how to adapt. I mean, the Europeans for a long time, in the Enlightenment, had a lot of quote-unquote rules for war. And then Napoleon came along and basically bashed everyone on the head with those rules and rewrote them entirely. So that just goes to show you how valid rules are. But yeah, oh no, he did end up losing the villager. Oh, and now that ass is slowly deteriorating into the to the grasslands of Black Forest. Red pinging over here. Why is he pinging? He's saying, hey, what's going on with your sheep? Gimme that sheep. And the Viper does exactly that. Semi Beastmaster here. Atlas, you do it to the AI? On what level AI? Brian, absolutely Flemish militia. But like I said, I'm preparing a video. It's taking me a while just because, unlike my normal videos, which are basically gameplay, this one involves, you know, transitions and images and videos and all this other cool stuff that I'm trying to put in there. I'm trying to basically make it a nice, cool, educational-ish video where I try... Okay, not a great place for this villager to try to stick himself. Look at this insane amount of micro out of all 3 players here to get this one villager. And looks like he did manage to bust his way in through. Okay, so he's working his way through a labyrinth. But yeah, I'm trying to make a video that's pretty entertaining and educational, and it's just taking a little bit of time. So yes, absolutely, I'm not one of these people that thinks Flemish militia should be removed entirely. But I do think there are some ways to make it a bit more realistic. And that's all I'm gonna say. You'll have to stay tuned. Kotal, I might have that stuck in my head all night now. As I go to the mirror to say Hoang, Hoang, Hoang. Or is it Bloody Hoang, Bloody Hoang? Let's take a look. The Viper making no attempt. Oh my god, guys. I mean, if one of us was playing opposite the Viper, this is a lot of aggression out of Lewis. I don't know what his elo is, but I do not recognize him from the top 50 players of Age of Empires, so it's definitely sub 2200, sub 2300. Tato continuing to ping here saying, guys, ACCM is doing Tato things and trying to yet again get control of an enemy lake, which is exactly what he did last game with much success, I might add. While he continues to build his stone wall off over here. First thing out, a fire galley. And these are not Byzantine docks anymore, so no additional HP, but Tato's fire galley will come out first. And he's also trying to block this with a dock of his own, the Viper. Let's move back to the Viper, because my goodness, when someone tries to rush the Viper, it is prime time news. Look at this. Mill destroyed. But he didn't manage to get, what, 125 plus 4, 129 food out of it. Viper's too smart. He knows he's going for a tower, so he builds a tower right outside of the range. It can turn around and just get this villager, the scout. Did Lewis overextend here, sending 4 villagers? Counterattack? Counterattack? Looks like Gray is moving in to defend with his scout. But my goodness, the Viper. And by the way, take a look. His base isn't that big. He does not have a lot of room to expand here. This is a very narrow corridor. You need to build houses. You need to build archery ranges. You are the Ethiopians. Unless you're going castles and shotels, you need archery ranges, and those take up a lot of room if you're planning on building more than one of them. Let's go back to ACCM, who is doing the same thing he did last time, a fire galley and a demo ship. Demo ship getting a decent attack, decent explosion here. But Red has villagers. Tato, not as easy bait as the person last game, with a villager repairing the boat. Absolute brilliant move out of him. Oh, man. You know, luckily for the Viper, when he goes up in age, he gets a bit of gold, gets the pikeman upgrade for free. So there's a little bit of savings that he can bank on. Yeah, exactly. No. Uh-oh, Viper, is he paying attention? I mean, of course he's paying attention. He's the Viper tower, taking a lot of damage from 5 garrison villagers here. ACCM, I feel like, has been stopped on the water. Where is that? Completely stopped. Did Tato delete his... am I looking at the wrong lake, or did Tato delete his military naval supply? Okay. So not a lot of action happening. Orange trying to bust in with a tower. Although bust in not necessarily, because he's building a wall up behind this. I'm very confused by this behavior out of Orange. He's trying to bust in through the wall, but at the same time he's walling it off himself. No gate yet. ACCM. ACCM. Moving forward, but he sees that there are villagers. Okay, so this is just a repairing villager with her, I guess her gathering pad underneath. Kotal, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you liked my cast of your game, by the way. Oh god, good gracious. Oh me, oh my, is the Viper coming under attack. Purple, what are you doing to help your teammate? Absolutely nothing. Where's your one scout? It is it is stuck in here. Oh, and now the front of the Viper's base is completely... thank you so much, Kotal Khan. I appreciate that. I plan on keeping it up. I plan on expanding. Like I was telling Damon, at some point I do plan on playing, but like he pointed out, playing is a much, much longer endeavor. A long, long time. I am absolutely happy to cast. I am absolutely happy to be an armchair general. The Viper in serious trouble here. What does he have? Nothing. He is not even building military beyond these mangonels. Way too early for him for torsion engines to get these guys to full operational status. Let's pivot back. The bizarre attack slash wall-off continues here. ACCM building himself some nice defenses here. The Viper getting fishing ships, trying to get some kind of supplementary food income, but his base is under attack. The only action on the map, and unfortunately for the Viper, it is smack dab in the middle of his base. Villager count for both players identical. Civilian, I should say, because that does include the fishing ships. Military count, though. Oh, sorry, I right, right as I coughed, the mouse pushed up. Rattan archers coming out, even if the Viper were to now go archer units. Now remember, Ethiopians fastest firing foot archers in the game, machine gunners essentially. But even if you were to go archer, now these rattan with their ridiculous pierce armor are on the field. Take a look at this basic pierce armor of 4. I believe fully upgraded that goes up to 10, which means even the faster Ethiopian units are not going to have much success against this. No action anywhere else on the map. We are at the 22-minute mark. In a few minutes, I expect this map to absolutely explode. 240 villagers to 260. The only action here is on the Viper. This may as well be a 1v1, but he's spread out his mangonels. A wide berth of defense here. Is he building more? No, he is not. Villagers moving forward. Why the hell are they moving forward? Okay. University house. He's trying to build some kind of blockade. This is a Les Miserables style barricade of anything and everything that he can. Not sure why he's going off campus with this one mangonel. Okay, good. Does manage to get the kill. Rattan archers need to do something, and now the Viper's got his castle, so he will stabilize for the moment. The problem for Team South is that the Viper is heading up to Imperial, and once he hits Imperial, you best believe Trebs are going to come out, and your Rattan archers are going to accomplish nothing. These guys have to get a few villager kills. Might have to take a few mangonel shots to the face. Remember, mangonel's not exactly the most powerful of units right now, and Onager would have flattened all of those guys. Is green or gray even close to going up to Imperial? Green, not at all. Gray, though, take a look at our Vietnamese. He is literally 70 gold, 138 food away from going up to Imperial. And then maybe we'll see the big old chunky Vietnamese pothead elephants with 420 HP. Let's see what the hell's going on here. ACCM building an aggressive castle. Tato, a defensive castle. What is blue doing? Not too much. Okay. 6. 42. Come on, get that number up. Get over 44 so I can make a short out of this. Come on, the Vuki. Is he building more fishing ships? Yes, he's going up to 46. Nice. We're going to come back to that. It's like when I first posted my my first short was Val is going Beastmaster mode, getting 3 boars, and then somebody, of course, some wise ass, well, you know, Slam did 6, and then another person, well, you know, Slam did 9. Like, yes, I am aware, but I was not even in the YouTube space at that time. Our Vietnamese teefing the berries, our Pole villagers attacking this market, though the Viper is being pressed back, but again, Imperial Age in 3 seconds. Gray, though, a minute and a half behind. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But again, a mangonel shot still not enough to kill. I mean, it did flatten 2 of them, as we can see here. An Onager would have flattened all 7 or 8. Okay, blue finally starting to participate in the game. Our Frank researching husbandry. What else? He's going up to Imperial, getting forging, starting to explode with military. Gray here has to be the saving grace. The Rattan archers are fantastic. But Trebs are what you need, because you know, here you go, that the Viper is going to immediately get Trebs out, and they're going to be defended by a wall of big old juicy 4x4 tile structures. I never noticed, by the way, that the Ethiopian University has this nice little tree here. Man, I love the detail in this game. What the hell is the point of this? Yeah, he did 1,000 boars. Yeah, I did 1,000 boars too, and then I woke up. Castle being repaired, and now ACCM pushing in. All right, I guess trying to push in, but Italian monks might have something to say about that. What is Tato doing to support his teammate here? What is he building? Rams. Okay. Finally, our Vietnamese is up to Imperial. Counter Treb coming out, but the Viper... Okay, only on the back. Okay, torsion engines. I told you guys, he definitely needed to get torsion engines. The problem for the Viper, he's got 77 stone and he's got 200 gold. So unless his teammates start slinging him immediately, you can build all the skirmishers you want. You can build all the pikemen in the world. You can upgrade them to halberdiers. You can get conscription to pump them out faster. But 15 Rattan archers are just going to absolutely wipe the floor with you. Again, their pierce armor is just absolutely ridiculous. And wait a second. Where is it? Okay, and now ballistics, bracer, chemistry. Oh, he's going for those big old juicy area of effect increased. So torsion engines is done. The problem for the Viper is he's going to lose this castle. And with this castle, these guys are exposed. Rattan archers need to move forward now. Take a few shots to the face, but get all of these bombards. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Tay-Z, welcome to the cast, and you are absolutely right. Especially with the Vietnamese here, with the Rattan archers. And now this position is being overrun. Somehow Green has fallen asleep despite being the one who started this entire war. Lewis being the really annoying one who basically was the one who nudged the Viper into action. Then Cambridge came to support him. And now Green is basically doing nothing. He's got 86 villagers going up to Imperial, getting him armor upgrades for cavalry that he does not have. No doubt research Schlachter, I'm assuming, because there's 4 stables being built for him. But a little bit too little, too late. What's the Pierce on these guys? 5 Pierce armor, so they're not not that upgraded. The saving grace is they've managed to knock the Viper down a lot. But again, I am absolutely shocked that Green just kind of fell asleep at the wheel there. I wonder if he was AFK for a little bit. But now Tato is pushing in with those incredibly powerful Bulgarian siege rams. By the way, with halberdiers inside, so they do move a little bit faster, I believe. Although it doesn't show it. No, I guess they ungarrisoned the... Oh, noes. Oh, goodness. Frankish paladins from Vuki are gonna swarm over this. Oh, Tato must be seeing this. Does he have Bilbo Baggins? He does not. He needs that melee upgrade immediately. And Blue needs to get the hell out of here. If Blue was just to pivot this way, this game would be over in a second. Oh no, 2 Trebs lost for our Vietnamese. The Viper and more pushing back the tide of aggression here. Are these guys walled in? No, they're not, but they are taking way too many onager shots to the face. Green needs to wake up. Oh my god, he's building knights. Everyone's an Imperial. He's building knights. Luckily for him, though, Rattan Archer's adding a good amount of arrows. Unfortunately, down to 20% HP is when you get evicted out of your castle. And now we have another situation, that typical yin-yang, where Team South is pushing in through the west. Team North is pushing in through the south. Oh my goodness, more. How many freaking skirmishers? 56 elite skirmishers. Green has 6 knights. Gray has 15 Rattan archers with terrible upgrades. And now the turntables have turned. Looks like they took a big old shot here, though. 56 has become 38. How many kills on these Vietnamese? 0. So what the hell killed them? What am I missing here? Oh, he must have sniped the bombard cannon that hit him. But here comes the torsion engine. 7 bombard cannons for the Viper. I am desperately trying to click on these guys. Come on. Why is my mouse so fidgety? 8. The problem is, look at this. Orange is about to be dislodged. Puck Solo looks like he's about to fall to the might of the ACCM Vuki combo. The 1-2 punch of the Malay Franks. What is our Malay building? Arbalests. And look at Green exodusing. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like the kid in school who nudged everyone into some kind of conflict and then ran away when it actually happened so that he wouldn't have to face the consequences. But this is gonna hurt. This is absolutely gonna hurt. Upgrades are shit on them, though. Elite skirmishers are gonna go. Rattan archers way too far behind. They need to move forward immediately. Start sniping some of these halberdiers. And let's check back, by the way, how many fishing ships. 47 fishing ships. There we go. Look at this beauty. Every time we cast Rage Forest, the stakes get higher, the skills get better, and the numbers just keep climbing. 47 fishing ships for our Blue Frank, who continues now to push. He needs to pivot east immediately, though. Our pole needs a lot of help right now. Oh, bombard shots absolutely destroying the HP on these Cavaliers. Rattans move forward. Rattans move forward. Chaos here. The Viper basically going pure siege. 12 bombard cannons with torsion engines is a very healthy recipe for blowing up shit very fast. Oh no, really? The poles are going light cavalry? Ay, ay, ay. They'll get some of these skirmishers, but whatever. That's really not what you want to see right now. 2,000 gold for our Pole. I don't think he even needed Schlachta privileges. If only he had Schlachta privileges for food. If only he had Kshatriyas from the Gurjaras, he could save a little bit of food. Purple pinging over here. Our Frank has inserted himself into the back of Moore's base. But we've seen this story before. Small little raids don't actually end up changing much in the long run. What does change is compressing your opponent, and there is still plenty of space for Team North to expand into. Krepos protecting against these paladins, although again, no murder holes. I am absolutely in shock and incredibly disappointed that Lewis, after putting on such an impressive display against the Viper, has basically turned tail and run. Look at this. He's completely abandoned ship. He's left Gray to his own devices. He has 2 Cavaliers left, despite the fact that he has 3,000 food, 2,000 gold. Somebody must have given him some food. There's absolutely no way he managed to get that in the last 2 minutes. And what is he building? Light Cav, Winged Hussars, not a bad response, but my god. Remember, by the way, the torsion engines also affects these guys. I think, right? I think it basically affects all the siege units. Rams, Mangonel line. Does it affect Scorpions? If you're in the chat, if you're hearing me, let me know. I think torsion engine affects Scorpions. Definitely Rams and the rest of them. Orange is dead. He's got a couple of villagers left here. His score at a measly 3,000. Oh no. Gray has to hold on here. Imperial skirmishers will do the job. Surprised he hasn't gone there sooner. Oh no, though. Has to run away. This is really a this reminds me of the movie The Baron Munchausen and the book where he rides the cannonball from the Vietnamese army one side into the Turkish army, and then he grabs a cannonball midway and then goes right back. We're seeing a bunch of cannonballs being fired back and forth. Our Frank, though, ready for another massive engage. 5,000 HP, but he gets walled out. He needs to pivot. Stop sending your units left. Send them right. Uh-oh, the Viper's starting to take Imperial skirmisher attacks. Oh no, 12 bombard cannons have been lowered to 6 for the Viper, have been lowered to 5. And this is exactly what Team South needs. They need to just plug up the hole and let their partners here, let ACCM and the Vuki do what they do best, which is destroying shit. I don't know how else to put it. Paper money. How many lumberjacks does our Vietnamese have? Where are you? 42. I don't know if really I would go with paper money on the back of 42 villagers. I would maybe invest that in battle elephants. He's getting melee upgrades, but they look like they're infantry melee upgrades. Okay, Winged Hussars entering the chat. Should be able to do a good job with the castle. And now there's nothing left here except a shit ton of Scorpions. 35 Scorpions. I see blue dots. Okay. Blue is starting to gather units here. I think once these Frankish paladins slam into this army here, we may be seeing a GG. Don't quote me. Oh yeah, this is why I loved playing the Celts in 1998. Okay, why are you attacking the barracks? Or no, never mind. You're not attacking the barracks. Just looked like that. Okay, Imperial Skirmishers doing a good job. Need to declump, though. Frankish Paladins, how many so far? 21. Oh, man. Oh, me, oh, my. 28 of them heading over. ACCM probably told his teammate, bro, I got this here. Go help them out on that side. 28 anymore? Oh, my God. Look at this stream, this beautiful stream of Paladins. 17 more. He's going to go up to 45? 44? Gray just needs to hold the line. Hold the line, Gray. Hold the line, Gray. Looks like he's doing exactly that. 35 Scorpions has become 11. The Viper is running out of steam. His gold count below 1,000. And in they come. Let's see it. Okay, okay. Let the winged hussars die. And let the paladins just crash into everything. Get the hell out of their way, Green. Get the hell out of the way, Green. Sorry, guys, I'm yelling into my microphone. Oh, my God. Beautiful splits on the paladins, by the way. Not one, just large clump. Oh, yeah, good luck with your halberdiers here. Oh, they are Japanese. They could do some serious damage to these paladins. Oh, he's definitely going to take out all of these ones up here. I forgot that purple was Japanese. No, do not chase into that. But the dynamic here has changed. All the aggression from Team North has ended. The Viper is down to literally 13 Scorpions and 4 Bombard Cannons. Somewhere there's 3 Mangonels. I feel like they're back at home. Yeah, they are back at home. But ACCM now needs a little bit of help from his friend. And yeah, let me know, guys, by the way, in the chat. Again, if you hear this, I believe torsion engines also affect Scorpions. Oh, this is a waste of paladins. But he doesn't care. How many trade cards does he have up? Only 7. Forced Levy going up for the melee as well. Okay, a very interesting play here by ACCM. He's got a lot of ranged units, but no real heavy hitting units beside these bombard cannons. Yeah, RIP. I believe torsion engines. I don't want to keep harping on this, but I think torsion engines also affects Scorpions. I believe so. I might be completely wrong though. I don't remember. Oh my God! Not that it matters. The Viper's been knocked down. Okay, he's got 21. They are streaming in one at a time, though. Not exactly the efficiency you want to see. And now a combo of winged hussars, which are already better versions of the Hussar, and the Paladins coming in. Oh no, purple villagers getting sniped here as well. And yeah, not a surprise at all. Wow. What an incredible game. Man, did the Viper coil and strike. What is Orange building here, by the way? Somehow Orange managed to get 4 villagers into here. But the collapse of Orange put a clock on the Viper and more. It really did put a clock on purple and yellow. If they couldn't get the damage done necessary here, they absolutely would have... if they could get the damage done, they absolutely would have wrecked this. But unfortunately for them, they did not do it quick enough. Green was dislodged again. Very disappointing, Green. What the hell is this? I mean, one onager shot going around, and this is all nullified, but very disappointed in Green for retreating so quickly. In any event, what an absolute bonkers game. 251 Paladins, 273. I mean, at least they're playing to their strengths, right? Japanese infantry, Frankish Paladins. Yeah, it does, right? I thought torsion engines. It affects basically everything except siege towers, right? Wow. Okay. Well, that's definitely a fun one to end the night on. I can't believe it's already been almost 3 hours. Wow. Guys, thank you so much for joining. That was an absolutely fun one to end it on. Mass Scorpions, heavy Scorpions with torsion engines. That's what I thought. Projectile width is the one that I was... that's why I was looking for something here, but not really able to find it. Yeah, it doesn't... I guess it doesn't show up on Capture Age. Wow, okay. To everyone watching, if you're new to the channel, please do make sure you like the video, subscribe. I live stream basically every night. Might start live streaming during the day on the weekends as well. Lots of Rage Forest games, 4v4s, lots of deathmatch, anything and everything under the sun, as long as it involves AoE2 and high elo players. Although maybe we'll start casting some low elo players as well. Those games are also very, very fun. But thank you so much to everyone who joined. Thank you, Kotal Khan, for the super chat. Sorry, my mic glitched out. Thank you, Passerby, for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your support and everyone joining in. I'm glad, again, no one is getting annoyed with my voice and my casting and all that nonsense. Atlas, thank you. All of you guys are legends. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what to say. The only time someone ever called me a legend was sarcastically. So, yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Have a fantastic Saturday wherever you are. Or if it's a Sunday, passerby, I guess it's Sunday in... or is it Sunday? Or is it just earlier? No, I think it's Sunday where you are. Whatever day of the week it is, have a fantastic time. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I can't believe another almost 3-hour stream went by in the blink of an eye. Absolute crazy games here. Maybe we'll, I don't know if we'll switch it up to Deathmatch tomorrow, but definitely either Deathmatch or Rage Forest. I'm also going to start throwing in random maps, so keep that in mind. Those are pretty damn bonkers. I might also start adding in some tournament games, like the Nation Cup games, and once Mem's tournament, the King of the Desert, comes up, maybe start casting those after the fact as well, although not live, just because, yeah, that's his tournament to cast live. So thank you again for the millionth time. Appreciate all of you, and have a good night. See you tomorrow for more chaos and fun. Thanks.